Welcome everybody to our Super Mario Odyssey game. We're finally reviewing Super Mario Odyssey. Isn't that cool? Like this whole time I was a PC gamer, but I've finally been shown the light, and we're finally covering a console game. With me here is Purple Colonel.
Yeah, hello. I convinced Florian to finally pick up a game console that he already owned and play a video game on it.
Yeah, I played this like when I bought this console a year ago, and I didn't finish it. But now I finally did in order to make content. And also with us is Mario Mixter, right? Is that the name?
Yes, Mario Meister. Hello.
I did it. Yeah, that is it. Mixter, Flawless right? introduction.
Yes,
Well done,
Mario
me.
Meister,
I sure
hello.
hope I didn't cut off the first part of it.
All right, tell us a bit about what you do on here, Mr. Meister. What do you?
So I make retrospectives on Nintendo games, pretty much mainly Mario games. I like to focus on my favorite aspects of those games. I try not to be too negative. There are some negative aspects that I do cover, but I try to mostly look for the positives in games. And yeah,
All right.
been doing it for about like a year now,
Oh, cool.
consistently.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's why we wanted to get you on here for Super Mario Odyssey, because you've done multiple videos on the game so far, I believe.
Yes.
And yeah.
You've only done YouTube for a year.
Well, I like consistently I started making the retrospectives about a year ago. Well, a year and a half actually now, because it's June. Yeah.
Really well produced for if you're only doing them for a year. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
But yeah, I find myself with this game. It's undeniable that this Super Mario Odyssey, right? It's a undeniably great 3D platformer. But I find myself just looking at it like in a negative way. Like it's a very hollow kind of game for me when I'm playing it. It just doesn't give me the same feeling as other 3D Marios do. So
Interesting.
Got a Hollow Mario. That's explain. How do you like? Everyone seems to love this game, and I thought it was weird, but it felt so much better, and I had remembered it. So, what is your issue with it?
I don't really know. I think it mostly comes down to just the platforming and just the controls for the Mario. He just feels strange, like, and floaty in a lot of ways, and it just doesn't feel as tight or nice.
Well, it definitely feels strange. I personally hate how like most of the moves are really annoying to do. Like most of the there's special moves you can do by like swirling around your controller. Are you serious? Like, couldn't you have put that on a button?
The spin pounding, yes.
Yeah, no one really likes those at all. You can do
I
them
love
with
the
button prompts.
controls
Some
in
of them.
Odyssey. It's the most like fun game to control ever for me. But I feel like I'm just more used to it because I don't know, like it's just fun to like how you're like, oh, they should just bind this to a button, but it's like fun to spin the controller and like ground pound at the right time. Like,
oh yeah, the most fun. So there is this one crazy move where you throw your cap and then you jump on it. How do you do that one? I've not been able to do that one yet.
So you have to is when you're is because you can dive with Y and X. So you throw your cap, you jump, and you hold Y to keep the cap out, and then ground pound and press X to dive on it. So you have to keep holding Y so that the cap doesn't come back, and then you can bounce on it, and then throw it again and dive, but you can't bounce off of it again.
Oh, I've never held down Y with it at all. It just works. It just stays out.
Yeah. It's like you. Wait, you've seen his video, right? Like it's like the. Oh well, you've done the jump, right? Where you go really far.
Yeah. I do. That's like 90% of the jumps I do in the game, which is kind of another problem I feel. But
yeah, so I've heard. Well, I've not done that one, so I guess I'm a Mario purist who doesn't engage with that fancy nonsense, huh?
Yeah, I guess it might be I don't know, more interesting if you can't use the one move, because that it really does like solve 90% of the platforming things that you ever have in the game, which I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah,
of.
I mean,
I kind of enjoy that because there's a lot of moons where you can solve them in so many different ways. Like you're like, oh, I could do a backflip into this, or I could do this, or go from here, and it's cool. I feel like a lot of it is like I see something and I'm like, I wonder if I can get to that, and then I find out that I can by like clever movement.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, it's like dominant strategy sort of thing. Like in fighting games, if you have a good move, then people will just spam it over and over, and I sort of just end up spamming that over and over for like every single jump. And I
Yeah.
guess it might take a lot of the enjoyment out because stuff like the long jump that you'd usually use for at least some places where that comes in handy, like it's like slow and strange. It's just not a lot of fun to do because it really like halts momentum for some reason.
Yeah. There's a lot of momentum you can get in this game. There's this one glitch where if you go off of like a high place and angle yourself to like the right, you can like vector and gain this like insane amount of speed. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen some of that. I'm not able to do any of that, but it is pretty interesting.
Yeah, all I do is like spam that attack where he jumps forward, and that's like the one thing I can do. And I've only started experimenting, I guess. Well, I guess probably won't play it that much anymore, but it's like the Cooper races are interesting because you see them doing like all the crazy tricks where I was like, wait, so it is possible to jump on your cap? And and like, how do I, this changes everything. How do I learn this now?
Yeah, Florian, how far did you get in the game again? How much did you do?
I beat the Dark Moon. But
Okay.
not the Darker Moon, apparently, which I didn't know existed.
Yeah.
Oh, Darker Side, yeah.
Well, I mean, I beat the bosses, I guess. I didn't. And then
I
there was
hate the one where you have to do all of the bunnies in one. Oh, I hate
Yeah.
that. It's
yeah,
so
that one
hard.
was so bad. I had to
Yeah.
look up how you get those extra hearts because you can get them from the shop, but the shop is nowhere near there. But then you throw your cap on one of the apples and you get the extra heart there. It's crazy.
You can, if you have like if you specifically have the Wedding Mario amiibo, you can scan that and it gives you like invincibility. It's broken. You could just cheese
Oh my
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just broken.
It's literally pay to win to some degree, but you know.
No, literally. Yeah.
That's fine.
That's no good, Mario. What are you doing? How
Yeah.
can you betray me? I'm not gonna buy your stupid toys. Am I a toddler? Jesus, amiibos.
I got a whole
Amiibos
shelf
are
full of them,
crazy.
okay? And you know what else I have on the same shelf? I got Binding of Isaac figures, so watch what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for your
fan.
money, sucker.
True fan.
Yeah, that's the reaction we have here. Okay, at Isaac Co.
Yeah. I don't know. On this playthrough, I beat the whole game and stuff. I got to all the Dark Side of the Moon things, but I didn't actually bother completing them. I think I got over 500 moons though across all the other worlds.
Jesus, 500? That's
And
crazy.
I have
I think in
100%
total
of it
there's-
before.
There's 880 unique moons, and then you can cap it out at 999 by like buying the shop moons.
Yeah,
There's
Yeah,
so
I
many.
bought a ton of those. There was like one of those 2D areas where I kept dying, but it went on so long that I always accumulated 1 million coins. So I bought a few moons, but nowhere near 500. Jesus.
Yeah, there's so many.
Yeah, and that's another thing. This is an oft-cited problem with the game, I guess. Or you can think of it as a problem or not, but I kind of do, where it's just like you'll get 3 moons for doing like a big sort of challenge that's sort of like the length of a regular, like in Mario Galaxy or whatever, you'll do a big level and you get 1 star at the end. In this, they give you 3 moons because some of the other moons are so easy to come across, but like they're so easy to come across that like sometimes it's just not worth it to do like the main objective if your only goal is to move on to the next kingdom or whatever.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of that was designed. Well, I mean, I know because there's like an interview with like one of the creators. They were designed around that because obviously the Switch is like portable. You can take it out whenever. The design around having the moons like just spread out in like a lot of easy ones is like so you could pick up the game for 5 minutes and you'll probably get a moon. That was like the point. So you could feel like accomplishment anytime you pick up the game.
Yeah,
It's so interesting because there are so many moons, but I feel like I'll run out of places to find moons eventually, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Well, I guess that's probably fine if you're at 500 and you can't figure out any more moons. Yeah.
I kept.
There's
looking
also
for
the
more
hint
and,
toads you can talk to.
Oh yeah,
then
that's
mark
true.
them
But
on your map.
they charge you though, and that's
It's
tragic.
only like 50 coins.
Yeah, I was saving up to get the friggin' 8-bit cap, and then I never did.
Oh
So,
yes.
Yeah. I don't actually know what that does. Does that like make you 8-bit in 3D, like the little amiibos?
Yeah,
Or-
it's weird, but there's no like animation surrounding it. You're just a walking like giant. You know the
Oh.
you have amiibos, right? You know the
Uh,
30th anniversary Mario amiibo? You're literally that thing, and it
Yeah,
has
I
no
got one.
animations. It just like floats around.
Okay,
It's
that's
weird.
what? It
probably
doesn't
not
move its
worth it then.
legs.
No, it has no. The only thing that changes
Oh.
is the cap will move, but the legs do not move. It just bounces around.
What?
You
It's
should at
so
least walk
weird.
with like the little walk cycle from the 8-bit game. That's tragic.
No, they just did not bother with it.
Wow.
That's insane. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that. Well, the 8-bit. You mean Mario 64, isn't it? Oh wait, no. Which
No,
one's
that's a different
what's 8-bit?
costume.
Oh yeah, you can have
It's
that
like-
one. That one moves, right? Okay.
Yeah.
But that one looks horribly uncanny because it's using the Odyssey animations on this ancient model.
Ah!
I know every
I love
animation
it,
from him.
But I
so
love it.
It's so creepy.
My favorite costume.
Yeah. It is really cool to have and stuff.
Well, I actually wouldn't even realize like the costumes would be completely pointless to me because I like seeing it on this tiny screen. There's like no difference almost in the costumes. now I'm seeing it on my big screen because I downloaded this playthrough and now I see. Oh wow, that would have been a lot of detail. That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah. When the game was getting announced and I remember seeing the costumes, I was like, I'm not using all that. And then the game came out and I spent like all my coins on costumes.
Yeah, I kept getting like every single one for all the different kingdoms and everything. So
And it's really cool because each costume in the game like references like some obscure Mario thing. Like there's this one that references a specific commercial for the Super Game Boy. It's crazy.
yeah, there's all sorts of very strange niche
There's one
ones.
for the Satellaview.
Does it have a American Mario where he's got the US
Yes.
flag on him? Okay, that's good. I forgot.
Yes, the golfing one. Yes.
Mhm.
Is that one where he has American flag underwear?
No,
There's just
there
the
is one where he is in
underwear
his
one.
underwear though. You can buy that.
Yeah.
That's expensive.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Lots of
1,000
underwear.
coins.
I could
1,000
get 10
coins for
moons
Mario to take
that
his
one.
shirt off.
Yeah. He's not a cheap sugar baby. No.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. And then you can make him freeze in the Snow Kingdom and stuff. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, he freezes normally already in the snow. Well, in the Desert Kingdom, which I thought was really weird at first. But then I was stuck on the Desert Kingdom. That's where I left it. So, like, whenever I came back to it, I'm just like wondering why is Mario shivering? And then later you unlock you fight the boss, and then it's no longer frozen, and then he's no longer cold in the desert. So that's good.
Yeah.
It's so weird how they made these many moons. Originally, I thought like when I started replaying it, I thought, wow, it's so cool. They put in so much detail in so many cool things, and then it went on for another 20 hours. That was weird. Like there's so much repetition that I did not really appreciate. You know, like you fight these bunnies a million times. Like there's so many moons that work in the same way in each kingdom, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they could have definitely taken out like half of it, and then you would have had a really, really good game. You know, everything would have been
Maybe.
unique.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. The moons don't really bother me because a lot of it's such a great, like, it's so awesome that because with every 3D Mario game post Sunshine, it was like getting more linear, and then you had 3D World, which is just like 2D Mario in 3D. And it's just so nice for them to go back to that Sunshine and 64 like openness, and instead of getting booted out of the levels, you just stay in them. Like I don't know, I love that. I love the exploration in it. It's great.
I mean, sure, the exploration is fine, but like you didn't need to copy paste like the same type of moon. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
there's probably like 200 ones that are really unoriginal that you
Mhm.
really get way too easily.
Yeah.
Like I think if they wanted to put in that much playtime, they should have made a little more creativity on many of those. But I mean, I guess it's way above like most other platformers that I've played on PC and such. I guess it really is like a crazy level of quality that they have compared to the competition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's not going to be a single 3D platformer on PC at all that even really gets close. There's like Hat in Time, and that's okay, but it's just not on that level at all.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean, Nintendo
Hat in
has
Time
billions of
is
dollars, so they can, yeah.
like it's really not on that level. Hat in Time is far beneath, and it even has a hat mechanic, which is inferior and,
Yeah.
Well,
and very frustrating, to be honest.
I don't remember when
Yeah.
Hat in Time came out. Is that before this, or?
I
No,
think
it couldn't be.
2018.
Okay,
Really?
yeah.
Wait, when
Let me
was
look it up.
this?
This was
Hat in Time.
2017, right at the end of
Oh,
the year.
2017. Oh no, it actually came out like a few weeks before Odyssey. That's
Oh,
funny.
okay.
Well, I guess it was already announced, but then again, they
Technically, you
probably.
see Odyssey gameplay in the 2016 trailer for the Switch. You see like 5 seconds
Yeah.
of him in the Desert Kingdom. So
In the yeah.
yeah,
Wow, they just capitalized on that one image.
Yeah, they
where he
saw that
throws
and they're
the
like
hat.
Yeah.
we gotta start a game.
We're
We
gonna-
gotta get it going.
we're gonna make a whole game hat platformers. That's what's gonna be in now.
But then
Yeah.
they blew it by just making it so you have to equip a different hat, and then it changes everything. And like the one hat where you have a different wish, and it's like it's so frustrating to use. Oh well, like you
Oh,
have
wait.
to give up all the other movement for it, right?
They sort of have
Yeah.
that in this with the capture mechanic though, where you
Well,
jump on a guy.
Well, those capture mechanics are very temporary, whereas I think the hats you equip for much longer in Hat in Hat. But I really shouldn't talk because it's been forever since I played that one as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I
I played
never
Hat in
finished
Time
Hat in
once
Time.
for like 2 hours, and I was like, "This is okay. Like, I'm having fun." And then the game just got to this point where it just kept crashing, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm done. I'm done."
Wow. Poor game. I guess that happens.
Yeah.
Well, Florian, you're working on a 3D platformer, I believe, right? So,
Wow.
what have you picked up anything from this one, or?
Oh
stuff you're
yeah,
gonna
I'm
put in?
completely ripping off this game now. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
great.
Okay.
I won't be using any original ideas from now on. Just Mario.
Yeah. He's gonna be in the game, and you'll get sued.
Yeah, actually, it'll just be Mario. It's interesting. There's so many. Well, I mean, like I said originally, there's so much detail. Like I thought, oh wow, there's this one little hole where you go through, and then there's like a ton of coins through, and then there's this really cool mechanic. But then it just kept reappearing, and I guess I don't know if it was that good, but maybe I already forgot what exactly I'm talking about. Guess I'll really have to look into it. Maybe maybe I should keep watching this let's play of it that I have here.
I think I
No,
really
they're-
prefer the progression for 64, honestly, where you.
Really?
I don't know what it is about it. Yeah, it's just like just having these like smaller levels with all the stuff, and usually at least part of the time the level will like reset itself, sort of, so you can. It's like a bit different.
Yeah.
Well, the only time it gets different in this one is when you beat the bosses and then you come back and it's different, right?
Yeah.
hmm
So
The one
they
thing I
have that
prefer-
element. Yeah, go on.
The one thing I prefer about like 64's progression, like the one issue I have with Odyssey on replays is there's only like one or two times where you can choose what kingdom to go to next, because it's very linear in that way with the next kingdoms. Like sometimes it's like, oh, do you want to go to this or like the wooded or the lake kingdom? But with 64, I love how when you get to a new floor, it's just like, okay, here's like 6 levels. You can choose which ones you want to do. If you don't like it, you can move to the next one, which I feel like is one way that Odyssey kind of like it kind of is behind 64 in that way, where there's less freedom of what level you want to go to.
Yeah, that's definitely yeah.
I don't think that's too much of a problem. I mean, you can decide how long you stay on the levels. I guess that's the most important one.
On
mean,
this
like,
playthrough, I was like, I wanted to skip the whole Sand Kingdom. I did not want to do that, but that ended up being one of the longer ones. So
Yeah.
I hated the water one. Like the swimming sucks so much. Oh my god! But then
Which
you have
one,
to.
the Lake Kingdom or Seaside?
Well, both of them. Like the
Oh, okay.
swimming sucks each time. You have to capture fish to be even remotely at an acceptable speed, and you also drown so fast. It's crazy. They really
Really?
should. Well, I mean, relatively fast. Yeah. Well, for the
Yeah.
underwater bits, yeah, you definitely need a fish most of the time. You do anything underwater.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean-
I like the size of like the Lake Kingdom and stuff. I just like them being smaller and more kind of focused, I guess. Because like in the Sand
Yeah,
Kingdom, you're
I get
running
that.
across this giant land, and there's just like a million areas and
Nothing.
stuff. Yeah, but like in order to like if you want to get anywhere or something, there's like no, like you don't have to do like a specific platforming challenge to kind of get somewhere. Like with Mario 64, if you want to get to the top of that mountain in Bob on Battlefield, you gotta get through all the balls every single time until you like unlock the
Yeah.
cannons and stuff. Which like it can be really repetitive, but at the same time, it's like I think it's at least a little more interesting and a bit more challenging than like getting around the Sand Kingdom or something.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the T-Rex, and like I think that was one of the main things where it felt like this is really slidey, because like the T-Rex is so cool, but then when you actually look at him when he moves, like the feet are all over the place, like they are not polished. It's so insane how like you have that. Oh, and the tail is hovering above the ground here. Okay, it's funny how they have such low polish captures, but I mean you're not using them that much. But then later on, there's some really cool ones like the stretchy worm type enemies. Like those are so cool, and I really love the polish of how they move and how they stretch. It's interesting. I guess they could have put a little more effort on that T-Rex, but otherwise, I guess it's fairly solid all around. So it's a whole new mechanic, which I guess is why you like it so much. I always feel it's interesting how they really have like a unique gimmick mechanic in each one of these games. Like with the water one, what was that one?
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Well, I guess you gotta be lucky to like that one. I guess this one is in fact one of the better ones, so that's good.
One of the captures in the Seaside Kingdom is like a specific reference to the flood mechanic from Sunshine. It's in the
the squid, right? Oh wait,
yeah,
no.
the squid. Yeah, it has like the little, and you have to like refill it with water like you would in Sunshine. It's great.
Yeah, that was interesting, but then again, when you had to use it in a boss fight, that was actually kind of annoying and slidey, and the speed of it was unbearable.
I like that fight.
Weirdly slow.
That was one of the fun boss fights for me. It was more fun than any of the rabbit ones anyway. But
Well, it is pretty fun. I just wish it was just slightly tighter on the controls. Then it would have been really nice.
Yeah, I don't like that fight.
Okay, that's good. We agree.
Especially there's in the Mushroom Kingdom post game, you can like refight all the bosses, and the refight with that one, oh my god, it sucks so bad. It's awful. Like, because there's only one little bit of water where you can refill at, and so most of the time it's like floating in the air. So if you run out of water, you just die, and you have to.
Oh no,
restart the whole
it's
thing.
raining in that one. You can just survive it. I
Oh, it
think.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you survive infinitely at some point, I think. But I still had to leave that one because I didn't figure out how to beat that one at all.
Yeah.
The replay. It's interesting that they decided to put that in, but I wish there was more to the Mushroom Kingdom than just replaying like the bosses.
Yeah.
There's a bit of an area to run around, but it's not a ton.
Yeah, it's
There's
very limited.
If you have the Mario 64 costume, you can go in this area that's just the entire courtyard from 64, like recreated with the same textures and stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah. But instead I wish they had the thing with the booze and the 8 red coins from 64 DS in there or something though.
Yes.
The booze?
Yeah, in Mario 64 DS, when you go out in the back of Peach's castle, you can stomp on booze, and there's 8 red coins to get from them.
Oh, I thought you meant alcohol.
Mario goes into the back of Peach's courtyard. He's like,
just gets
to have a fun.
gets wasted.
Yeah, trying to erase Mario's history with substance abuse. How dare they?
Yeah. I don't know. For all the past Mario games, there's always like some sort of issue with them. 64 is the only one that I'm really, really into, I guess, because I tried Sunshine. It was there. I got to like I was playing like there's like some frustrating platforming bit, and then the game like pushed me through a floor or something, and I just quit. I could not deal with that, and that's like
done.
Yeah.
Wait, which one was that?
That's the water one, the second 3D Mario on the GameCube.
Did you say Sunshine? Is that the one?
Yeah, Sunshine. That's that.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, it's and then Galaxy. It has I just don't like how slow Galaxy feels, and I don't care much for the linearity stuff. It's like a weird half and half linearity though. I prefer when it's like goes all the way like 3D World and stuff.
Yeah, I
It's kind
guess.
of funny for Galaxy because you would think it'd be the most open 3D Mario because it's in space, like endless possibilities, but it's one of the
Yeah.
most linear. It's so ironic.
And I can never get the controls on like a little, like when you're on a small planet and it keeps moving you, like when you
Yeah.
go underneath it. I just can't get the controls in that. Maybe I
Mhm.
might just be bad at it, but I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds really annoying. But I guess I have a very unique experience because I hardly even played the other ones. You know,
Yeah.
I emulated some 64 like 20 years ago, and that was all the Mario I've experienced so
Yeah,
far. So
I think that's why you hate like console games and you're so afraid to do emulators for this show because the only experience you have is probably like 20-year-old Project 64 and that's got to be the worst one ever.
well,
Yeah.
well, the reason why I don't want to do it is because I don't want to like lose a leg and an eye and become a pirate. You know, that seems pretty risky. Okay, I don't know what they're all up to with Nintendo. Okay, I don't want to risk it. I feel like I gotta pay for these games, but then again, I didn't like the Switch controls that much, so I guess it really doesn't have that much benefit to it.
I don't know. I don't think they've ever gone after someone for just like downloading some games or whatever, but I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, but
No,
we
if you
cover it on
download
the
Mario
on the
64,
videos.
if you download Mario 64, Miyamoto will be at your door in 20 minutes, and it's all over for you.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
will arrive.
Yeah, he's very productive. He's busy hunting down all the pirates and still
Yeah.
making new Mario games all the time.
He's mostly
No.
doing Pikmin now, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I wish he
What's
did
the
more
next
Pikmin.
Mario game that comes out?
There's
I
nothing
should
right
know
now, I
this.
don't think.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD is technically the next
Oh,
one,
well, yeah.
but yeah.
Ah,
There's nothing else really because Switch 2 is like pretty much confirmed to be coming out next. Well, it is confirmed because Nintendo tweeted it's coming out next year. And since we haven't gotten a brand new 3D Mario game since Odyssey, it's almost certain that it's going to launch with a brand new 3D Mario, but we haven't gotten it announced yet.
People keep
Wow,
saying
new
they want
console?
Odyssey 2. I really don't want that. I want them to just do
No,
that.
it's way too late for that. It's
Yeah.
way too
didn't
late.
you say in your video you want Odyssey 2?
Well, it's like I kind of do, but it's like at this point, it's like what I want is like because everyone wants Galaxy 3, and Galaxy 3 is never happening. But it's like if they combined the space theme of Galaxy and the controls and like openness of Odyssey, that would be perfect for me.
I don't know. I think my perfect Mario is just Mario 64 2, where he can punch the Goombas in the face again, and you get all the moves that come with that. Because I think that really helps it a lot. Is just having that like third input method that all the moves kind of revolve around. I guess most of them do, but like Galaxy doesn't really, and I don't know.
Yeah, I think we should probably do 64 at some point. I guess I've come around to it.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
send you.
64
I
is
play it
so
on
good.
64 plus, and that's like the best one.
Wow.
Oh, I have that the
Yeah.
PC port,
Yeah, it's just way more fun, honestly.
and it's in 60 FPS and widescreen.
Yeah, that is important.
Yeah.
Didn't they do a remake of 64 at some point?
No.
Yeah, on the DS.
Oh,
But
it's
yeah,
like-
yeah.
It's very hit or miss. Like the controls are not good because you only can use a D-pad for it.
No, why? Why
Yeah.
couldn't they just give it to us? Oh, damn it. Like
You can
I
mod
swear
it.
that's gotta be the best one, right? Well, yeah, but will it have the new models?
Well, you can get like a ROM hack for 64 DS that makes it analog.
Well, does that
But
actually
even then,
work?
still
Is that
a lot
good?
of the movement is messed up. Yeah, I've been playing it, but even
Wow.
then, a lot of the movement is still messed up because there's
Yeah.
like if you like you can't control yourself in the air at all like you could in 64, so it's so annoying.
Yeah, and like long jumping is just weird in that version. There's all sorts of stuff that's just no good with it. I don't know why they did
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Long jumping. I guess I don't usually. Well, I wouldn't normally play like a speed runner, so I guess I don't even know if I'd be using that much. But I guess I guess I have been using it in this one, right? Is that the one where you do the crouch and then the jump?
Yeah.
Yeah, the backflip.
Oh no, I meant like while running. Is that the long jump?
Oh yeah, that's how you
that's-
long jump. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
interesting.
I don't know. That's like
Pretty
my
good.
favorite move, and it feels like it's only really that useful in 64, just because it just slows you down for some reason in these other ones. I don't know why they
Yeah.
did that.
And then they just removed it in Sunshine. It's just not there.
Yeah, it's just gone. Yeah.
You forgot how to do it. That's cool.
I really
Yeah.
cannot stand Sunshine. It's like a game that makes me upset because it's so cool and stuff, and it's got all these neat characters and everything, and then the gameplay just is like fumbled and
Yeah,
hard
it's
to.
so rushed because they were supposed to be making Super Mario 64 too, but it was in like absolute development hell, and they're like, "Oh my god, the game keeps failing. We need to get a Mario game out." And so, like a year and a half, they pumped out Sunshine.
Yeah, they need a just. I would play a Sunshine remake where they like actually were willing to change some stuff with it, and make it like a very different game. Because
Well,
I
they
like the
probably wouldn't
theming
do
so
that,
much.
would they?
Probably not, but
No, it's way
because
too late for
if you're
that.
gonna make a remake that's different, then we might as well just make a new Mario game that'll probably sell better than a remake. So
Well, I mean, I guess they could do it. Like, what? There's no reason why they wouldn't use the nozzle again, right?
no, I don't
Yeah.
know. They
Or
don't
maybe
like flood.
maybe they do something where you can have like all of the mechanics in somehow. That could be.
That'd be cool. It'd be
Yeah.
hard to make though.
Yeah,
Not enough buttons on the controller.
Captain Flood spinning with the Luma from Galaxy all in one. That'd be crazy.
I guess you gotta pick one.
Yeah.
maybe it's the Mario multiverse. The multi Mario.
Yeah.
Really-
Every game needs a multiverse now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I keep
Like,
waiting for
it'll-
the Zelda multiverse.
It
Yeah.
needs to
When's
have
Mario
all the
Generation?
levels and all the Marios.
Gotta get classic Mario and modern Mario in there. Mario
Yeah.
Generations.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they had that pretty much, right? The
You do
2D
have
bits of
8-bit
this
Mario
game.
in this, yeah. So
Yeah,
To some
it's really
degree.
cool.
Also, the controls in that one are annoying me. I can't believe
Really?
they kept the sprint button, but you don't have a sprint button in the rest of the game.
yeah,
Yeah.
you
mean,
gotta
it's
have a
not-
sprint
it's-
button for platformers. It just feels wrong without it. So
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they don't have. I mean, just have it on all the time. Like you have the thing, where you cannot go full speed if you want by not
Yeah, the
pushing
analog
the
stick.
Yeah, exactly.
no,
Like,
I
the
don't believe
sprint button-
anyone ever uses analog sticks that way though, unless they're like very specifically trying to. And I don't know how well that would work for.
Like a line. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I
The one
guess
thing that annoys me in the 8-bit sections is that you can't use the D-pad because in 2D games, like I cannot play it without a D-pad. So that's the one thing I hate about the 8-bit sections in Odyssey is because you have to use the analog stick.
Oh, it's so weird because like there's one segment where they decided to put in like shifting gravity as if it was like Galaxy, and it's crazy. Like, why did they do that? Like,
Yeah.
so and then when you run around the planet, you would have to keep changing the direction you're going because like you're upside down as well. Like they did all these modern things, but they kept the sprint, which I feel is completely unnecessary. And they could have easily done it with just one constant speed. Like you go so slow by default that like I feel like having the sprint on all the time would be just fine. It's not like they use any of the old levels precisely, so it's crazy
Yeah.
that they kept the sprint. And the buttons, I hate the buttons. I hate how B and A do the same thing, but A talks to people while B doesn't, and then Y and X also do the same thing. But then you have like several moves that you do by really weird button combos, while they still have these buttons double binded. God, I wish they would have like made the dive, for example, should have been a dedicated button. How do you do the dive even?
You just
Ground
you
pound
ground
and then press
pound
Y or X.
Yeah,
Wait, ground pound?
yeah. That's
I feel
Press it at the same time.
I feel like when I do that, at the same time, because I always end up ground pounding when I do that. Oh no! So that's how that secret move works with the jumping on the hat. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that would have been way preferable if that was just a button like the dive.
Yeah,
Damn.
like it is in Sunshine.
Yeah, I guess that seems convenient.
I think it's a testament to the game that you managed to get through without doing the dive mechanic at all, because that almost feels like necessary to play it for me. So
Yeah, I got pretty much everywhere.
okay,
Like the dive mechanic, not even just like the fancy jumping on your hat while diving, just straight up no diving basically. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how baby this game is. You don't even need to remotely get all the buttons right. But they didn't, like, most of the buttons are so obscure, like having to press two buttons while there's like two buttons they didn't actually use properly. That's a waste.
I think it's funny to see your perspective on this, because to me it just comes like so mindlessly, and like I just don't think about it. But when you put it in perspective, it's a little weird.
This is like every single Mario game for the last like 30 years has been like this, so it's it's interesting to hear from someone who doesn't care for it and stuff. I wish for the 8-bit sections they'd use any other 2D Mario, because I just cannot stand the way that it feels to control like 8-bit Mario from the original game. And they made it better than it is in that game, but yeah.
Well, I mean, like if the sprint button was held down, it would feel better, wouldn't it? Like that's the main thing.
Oh my god!
I just use the sprint button because because I've played so many 2D Marios. They're all like
you just hold it forever. Is that it? Just hold it forever.
Pretty much, yeah.
So you agree with me? Okay, cool. Right.
Yeah. It would actually be a good option, probably. Like, have it be like if you wanted to walk slow, then you hold Y, because like I really don't use slow movement much at all in any 2D Mario, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's bizarre. Also, I really don't like how falling off kills you instantly. That seems inconvenient. Like there's some. I mean, the game isn't very hard, but like occasionally there's just some parts where you fall off, and then it's really punishing.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole problem with balancing like a 3D platformer at all. Is if you have like a death pit, then it's gonna instantly kill you. And one of my favorite games actually to do it is a 64. The way that they handle that, they have it so that rather than instant death, like most of the levels you'll like basically all the first area kind of levels in the first third of the game, they all have basically no death pits. There's like maybe a couple, but otherwise you're jumping over land or over water. And then later on you'll get like lava levels and stuff. They'll have those without a lot of death pits in them. And those
that's crazy.
You can save yourself from the lava.
Lava is better than falling off something. Come on, you're burning alive.
Well, but it's Mario.
Then you get to Rainbow Ride and it's over.
Well, yeah, that's end game content. You're supposed to be very good by then. So
yeah.
And this isn't an age where you got one game every like 3 months as a kid, especially on the N64 where they were not putting out very much. So, yeah.
So I guess this game certainly has a lot more playtime than 64, right?
Yeah, it's much, much longer.
Well, I guess that's something at least. Well, I guess it's still expensive, like one of those times where the games were so rare. I mean, like if you're like not a crazy man child who spends all his money on games, then you actually probably would be stuck with one Mario game for quite a while.
Yeah, because they never lower their prices. Mario games.
Yeah, just give me them Marios. They're so expensive.
On all their other consoles, they did Nintendo Selects where they put them out for $20 after a certain point, and they just haven't done that with the Switch because they keep on selling so much. So
yeah, because it's too successful.
Yeah.
What's crazy is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, which originally released on the Wii U, came out for like $40 or $50. I think it was $40 on that console. Mm-hmm. And then when they released the port on Switch, it was full price. So it's more expensive to get like a 10-year-old game on the Switch than it is on the Wii U. And there's barely any changes.
Yeah, there's a new funky mode, and that's it. They did not add a new world or anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
That new funky mode costs a lot.
Wow. I guess the Switch is just really expensive. Or is the hardware so expensive for them to make?
I think it's still cheaper than all the other consoles, at least, especially the
not if all the games are that expensive, right?
Well, PlayStation started charging $70, so
Yeah, Nintendo tried that with Tears of the Kingdom. Then they're like, "No, we're done with that."
Yeah, I hope they're done with that. I'm sure next Zelda will still be that. a next Mario might be.
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, they
Oh,
haven't released a
jeez.
game like that big since then, which is what scares me because that means it's $90 where I live here in Canada. So
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh my
it's
God.
not good.
Wow, there's so many Canadians on the internet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
How does
that's
that
because
happen?
we're more creative and cooler than Americans
Yeah,
in
we're
every
better.
way.
We're better than those Americans.
Yeah.
There must be something in the maple syrup that does that.
Yeah.
It's doping. It's all fake.
That's yeah. I don't know. They just it's a weird business model Nintendo has going, but it is also extremely successful. So
Yeah, it works.
yeah, I think
I know
next
people
console's
buy
gonna
it.
sell like half as much as this one did, and they're gonna panic. And it's gonna get scary. But I don't know.
No, that's like the thing with them is if you look at it, it's like if you go from like the GameCube to now, it's like GameCube failed, Wii success, Wii U failed, Switch success. So it's like, you know, they're on par if they want to keep up the thing. The Switch 2 has got to flop.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Are they,
I think it'll.
are they really going to call it Switch 2? Is that already confirmed?
No.
But it will be like a Switch. So they've confirmed that it's going to be like the next Switch model. So they don't have a name for it though.
From what I've heard, supposedly the company is basically run by like shareholders now. So I'm not sure how many ideas from right now are like residual from like 2015 and like when Iwata was still around and stuff. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna start slipping and doing terrible things soon or what. But hopefully not.
Yeah, ever since Reggie left, you know, things have been tough.
Reggie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet he had so much creative input then.
Yeah.
Was he just a spokesman or was he someone important?
He ran
He was the
Nintendo
president
of
of
America.
Nintendo America.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But what is...
I don't know what they actually do as far as the
I
creative
think they're
side
mostly
stuff.
just marketing and localization.
Yeah,
Exactly, yeah.
that's why
And-
he's why we never got Mother 3. So you know.
Yeah, later. He
Yeah.
still gets asked about that, and he's like, "No, it's not happening."
Yeah, it's like I don't work there anymore. That's not a question
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, I'm playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my 3DS. Leave me alone.
Yes, to this day, every day, and he still hasn't caught every bug. Ridiculous, but yeah.
How is that? Do you catch bugs in that game or does he have to fix all the bugs? I don't know.
Oh no, you catch bugs and stuff in Animal Crossing. Have you
And you
played
pay
Animal Crossing,
taxes.
Florian?
No, I've not played it.
Yeah. I guess if the Switch is like your only Nintendo console and you've played one game on it, then yeah.
I'm pretty malnourished in Nintendo games.
Wow.
No, a lot of Animal Crossing is pay off a loan simulator because you move to this island and then Tom Nook, they're like, I'll give you a house, but you know, I'll give you a loan, but you got to start paying it back. And it's like, okay,
Yeah.
buddy, here come the taxes.
He doesn't have any interest on it. He's pretty good as far as loan people go and
Yeah.
stuff.
Wow, that's nice.
And he doesn't charge like rent after the fact for the island that he also owns. Like,
Yeah.
he's okay. But yeah.
Yeah, maybe I should just play Animal Crossing and watch Financial Audit, you know, and then I'll
It'll give you some
roleplay as someone who's
perspective.
poor.
Mhm.
Finally.
Florian's a landlord, by the way. this
No way.
this is real lore.
Oh, gee.
Yeah,
What was that?
this is real lore.
No, what did
Real
Mike say?
lore.
Oh,
Said OMG. Crazy.
Oh, okay.
Talking with a real landlord.
Yeah, I made it.
Do your tenants ever refer to you as a land chad? Because I've heard of people calling them the land chad and the rentoids.
Yeah,
have you
each
ever-
time I steal, each time I raid the fridge, they call me Land Chad. You know, they're ready for it.
Do you ever on April 1st do you message them and be like, rent's free this month, and like, oh my god, thank you, I can finally pay my tuition, and then you're like, April Fools.
yeah, it's actually going
No,
up.
Yes, it's going up.
Yeah.
It's tax season, it's going up.
Yeah, it's actually best to not interact with them. Like, I just have a company do that for me. You know.
Yeah.
But enough about me.
I love how we've completely derailed from Mario Odyssey.
That's normal. That's this podcast. You know, that happens.
Yeah.
It's
So
fine.
how dare you? That never happens, okay? We're very professional in the game we'll aim.
Okay. Well,
I hate the purple currency. It's purely
Really?
cosmetic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just for like stuff for your like costumes and like stuff for the Odyssey.
Yeah, there should at least be a way to get to use it for something useful. I hate that you can only buy cosmetic things with it. What a waste.
Well, it technically
loved it.
works towards 100% because in the Mushroom Kingdom, there's Toadette who you can talk to in the castle, and she like gives you a bunch of quests, and one of the quests is like get all the purple coins, get all the costumes to get a moon, and so it's kind of useful for 100%. But that's
Get one moon, wow, worth it.
yeah, that's the thing though. Your reward by then, after you've already beaten the game, that it's just more
Yeah.
occasional moons for random giant tasks. So it's,
you can play as Yoshi in Odyssey in the post game. You can capture him. It's cool.
Yeah, which seems even more like inhumane than usual, where you just like ride around on
Yeah,
him,
instead
beat
of
him in the skull.
riding him, you take control of his brain.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's very humane actually. It's just a hat, you know.
I guess.
I mean, I guess you're just bypassing his brain, maybe.
Yeah, possession, the most humane thing ever.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you possess him anyways. Or how do you write him so precisely in the other games?
He's just very
in
perceptive.
Yeah, is he actually in 64?
On top of the castle, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
In 64 DS, you play as him.
Yeah, you can. You play as him, Mario, Luigi, and Wario.
Yeah. And the secret Waluigi unlock.
Yes, you gotta unlock him. You gotta pay for the $200 Waluigi mode,
And then you got to jump in the window on the castle.
and you gotta run around the L is real sign 2,401 times.
That's what it meant the whole time.
Yeah, that's not real.
Oh. How did
That
you know?
doesn't sound like a real mode.
You don't think they were charging $200 DLC for a $40 DS game in 2004?
I mean,
You think they'd be doing that?
I mean, I think they wouldn't have like an amiibo and then you get to play as Waluigi. Yeah, I saw that. That's how they do it.
Oh, that's pre-amiibo though. That's back in the distant past. So
Ah.
I have a
Wait, when
Waluigi
did they-
amiibo. It doesn't do anything because I don't have any games that it would do anything special in. But yeah,
Wow. Yeah,
Brent has a Waluigi amiibo, but he just keeps it in a jar for some reason. It's not been in a jar since he bought it in like 2016.
that's no
wow,
good.
what a meme.
Uh-oh.
He's got the charm meme. Amazing.
Yep.
Yep, the cum chalice. That's pretty good. But you know what? That's probably it. You know, that's why you guys will always be rentoids. You know, having those amiibos,
Of course.
those Funko Pops.
I've taught you the term rentoid. It's over.
Oh no, it's those
Hey,
amiibos and the avocado toast. Yeah, that's why we're failing
Yeah,
in
for
life.
sure. Well, you probably could do with more avocado toast. That's probably fine. That one. But yeah, no, I go to that subreddit. Okay, I know Love for Land Chance. Yep, that sincere admiration of this profession. I understand it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
exactly.
What else is there in Super Mario Odyssey? Right, because it's what's your favorite kingdom in this game?
Ooh. I like the Metro Kingdom.
What about you, Florian?
Man, it's a hard choice. I guess like maybe the Cascade Kingdom, but then again, I don't like the T-Rex as much or the big blocks that you have to destroy.
Yeah.
And I especially don't like those platforms that you make with a hat. That's really inconvenient.
Okay. So you're
But
like
I
convincing
guess-
yourself out of it in real time. That's,
Well, I mean, like, I felt like going back to that one felt the most interesting, maybe because I did the least in it. Visually. Well, what about you, Purple?
I really don't know. Probably like going to be one of the Forest Kingdom or the water one, the second water one, not the lake one, but the other one.
The
I don't know.
seaside?
Yeah, Seaside. Those are good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. There's
Okay, what about the worst kingdom? Let's talk about the worst kingdom.
yeah.
Well, like I said, definitely one of the water ones because the swimming, God, I hate it.
For me, it's probably like the Ruined Kingdom, because all you do is that dragon fight, and then there's nothing. And there's just like so much potential for the Ruined Kingdom to be so cool, but then it's just like a boss fight arena. It sucks.
Well, that doesn't really count. Like, it's not really a kingdom then.
Well, but you do go back to it after, and there is like the moon rock to unlock like a few more moons. So it's just like it's so much missed potential with that.
Actually, I think the Cloud Kingdom was equally empty.
Yeah, it is.
So I guess they did that. I don't even remember what was in the Cloud Kingdom originally. I just remember revisiting
Bowser fight.
Yeah, you fight Bowser real quick.
Yeah, we can't count those. They're just boss fight arenas.
Yeah. I do like the dragon boss fight. It is pretty neat. Just see them.
That's cool.
Yeah, that one was actually fun to replay as well, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Really? I hate unlocking all those like swords in its head in the rematch.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. It was surprisingly not that crazy hard, I guess.
I don't know. I really, I kind of dislike the art style where it's like everything's different levels of realism and stuff as you go. I kind of would have preferred if it stuck to a specific one.
Yeah, we really need the Dark Souls Mario where it's just the Ruined Kingdom, you know?
Yeah.
Where there's just zombie Goombas everywhere. I mean, I guess that already exists, you know? They should just do that, like... You're all in in Bowser's Kingdom, right? Oh yeah, Bowser's Kingdom is pretty interesting. But I meant like
because it's all samurai stuff.
I mean, there should have been like a Dark Souls version of Bowser's Kingdom with the whole game. Now that would be the best Mario game, okay? But in this game, you're in the Samurai Kingdom of Bowser. That's interesting. I don't know why. I don't know why he's a samurai, but I guess it really is quite nice.
He's not even a samurai. He doesn't show up there. It's just themed around that.
Oh yeah, you find a robot,
cool.
like a real samurai robot. Yeah, they probably should have made a samurai boss instead.
You can actually beat that that giant fight in Bowser's Kingdom. You can beat it without capturing anything. There's like cool jumps you can do to like, because you know what, it usually kicks you off the robot with each one, but like there's this cool speedrunning strat where you can stay on the robot. It's so fun to try and pull off. Yeah. So satisfying.
Wow. I don't know. I feel like I'll never get those. I'll always be locked out of these crazy things. I like using mouse and keyboard. Okay, having all these crazy console moves, like all these arcane moves that you have to do. It's not for me. It's like when the guys introduced me to Street Fighter and then they kicked my ass with like a million different moves that I'll never have a chance of learning.
No, yeah, that's me too with fighting games like that, with those button combinations. Like, how do you do this? You're like pressing 8 buttons at once.
I mean, it feels that way with that weird jump that you do so effortlessly in your video. But I guess it's always that one, so I guess eventually I would have learned it. Yeah, I guess I gotta learn it, and I'll beat those roving Coopers. Yep, I'll finally have my revenge.
Yeah.
You didn't beat the Koopa races?
Well, I only beat the one on the moon. I didn't play it that much. I stopped after I beat the Dark Side of the Moon.
Okay.
I gotta be honest. Something about those Koopa races, they just don't have the swagger of Koopa the Quick. He's I prefer when it's just the one guy.
They really tried to bring it back.
You.
No, I mean, okay, maybe he was really cool, but those Koopa races are really good. Okay, I love how they all use your moveset, and then I like how there's like different levels of them, and you see them do different tricks. That's really cool. Okay, Koopa the Quick is too simple.
They need to be meaner. They just need to be meaner in their dialogue, because they're always like, "Oh, Mario, let's have a fun little friendly race," and it's Koopa the Quick's like, "No, I'm gonna beat you into the dirt for the second level in the whole game." It's great.
Yeah, and Koopa the Quick he's called Koopa the Quick, and he's literally so slow. Like he really jogs the whole thing.
He's
just walking up slopes that like are impossible.
Well, he is a turtle, okay?
That's true. Yeah, he might be the quickest Koopa, but you know.
Yeah, that's how it goes. You know, the turtle wins the race over the hare. You know, because he has the endurance,
and he can take all the shortcuts, and that's the only way he has a chance.
No, it's crazy because in one of them he takes like this like giant jump that you'd never expect like a Koopa to take. It's like, okay, how is this Koopa like jumping higher than Mario?
Yeah. Yeah.
Got some springs in his shoes.
Wow. The cheats. He'll never beat the Springs allegations.
Yeah.
As much as I
I
like
used
the
to
boss
fight Cooper the
fights,
Quick before the allegation.
yeah, he's
This
doping.
game is for babies. Way too easy. Do you concur?
No,
No.
it's not that easy. It's at a pretty good difficulty level for like a Super Mario, I think.
I can't believe that you would disagree with my chat. Okay, you said I should do the chat more. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't. You weren't. You're reading it the whole time though. You're just pulling it up now, 50 minutes into the podcast. That doesn't make any sense.
Hey, that's the first one that was worth it. Yeah, no, it would have been pretty weird to read chat all this time.
Well, there's a hater in the chat.
I hate this game. Wow.
There's a hater in the chat.
Mario Mikester. Who could that be?
Yeah, that guy's getting banned. He's out of the chat. This guy's a hater.
Yeah. Wow.
So we were gonna do a joke at the start where we were gonna say Mario each time. And then I blew it.
I caught on to that and I was like, "What is going on?" I wasn't
You're
gonna say anything
you're gonna
because I'm
say
like, okay.
Mario consistently and see how long it took you to call us on it, but then you never did.
Well,
I wasn't going to because there's a bunch of people who say it like that. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
I gotta be.
blew it.
I
I
gotta
would
troll
have.
harder next time. Oh no.
I kept saying it normally and then it didn't work.
Yeah, it's not. It's hard to force yourself to do it too. So when you're trying to think of all these other things that we're talking about.
You can tell it in the intro. I'm like thinking, oh, we're gonna say it this way. Just because you wanted it that. Almost. I'm not up to the standard. You should have done the intro.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
We gotta.
Could have had our Super Mario adventures. Would have been great. He would have
And
been
it's-
so confused.
It's like that's like something people say when they've never played a Mario game. But he says his name at the start every time you open up this game. He tells you Super Mario Odyssey, and it's
True.
Mhm.
Well, I only played the original Japanese version. Okay.
I think they just reused the American voice acting for him because he's like an American character. So
What?
Yeah. Now they got rid of his. No, the thing is, they replaced Charles Martinet as the voice of Mario in Mario Wonder, but every game posted has just used old Charles Martinet clips. So it's like, are they like done with that?
except
Like
for
what's going on?
WarioWare Move It, where it's just weird.
True.
Because
Yeah.
now he's voicing Wario, and also if you like get the Mario 64 DS micro game, it plays Kevin's voiceover for it, which just sounds horribly wrong. So,
It's weird because it's like in Mario Wonder, it's okay, but it's like, why did they replace Charles Martinet? Because he's not even old. Like, it's just such a weird thing. So it's like I can understand replacing him like later, but like, why now of all times? Is it because of Chris Pratt? Like,
the conspiracy theory is that he was so distraught over Chris Pratt playing Mario instead of him after waiting 20 years, I guess, for this role basically in a movie.
yeah,
But
he contacted Miyamoto, gave him an angry phone call at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was preparing for this role my whole life.
Yeah. They should have. He can do full Mario sentences. We've been over this before, Florian, because you love that Mario movie and I can't stand it. But yeah,
Yep. Nobody
I think
beats
Charlie
Chris
Day as
Pratt,
Luigi
okay?
is good.
he's
Yeah, he was
good.
good.
Yeah, I still would prefer just regular Luigi, but like he at least gets way closer than Chris Pratt ever bothers to. So, you know.
Well, I mean, they didn't hire Chris Pratt to do Mario. What are you talking about?
Well, they should have hired someone who was interested in doing a friggin' real Mario impression. I don't want to hear just Chris Pratt. That's just some guy.
Well, they didn't need that. They wouldn't. They would have just kept the main character then. Like they would have just used the same guy.
Yeah, they
But
should
they
have.
wanted. Well, they wanted to do a real movie. Okay, too bad.
You can make a real. He's a real voice actor. He's done like a million animes and stuff as well. I think.
Wow.
I'll check what
Really?
Charles Martinet's done. Yeah, he
Well,
does
he's done them in English. Oh, cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's a Italian American guy. He does all sorts of these voices for all sorts of voice acting stuff. He was in Dragon Ball Super.
What?
Wow.
I
I
don't.
wonder it's who.
I don't know. Magenta in the English dub of Dragon Ball Super Superhero. That's
Well,
the
I
thing
mean,
from
Goku's it's just like a
2023.
normal episode, and Goku's like, "Who's that?" And it's like, "It's a me, Mario."
Yeah.
It might
That'd be
as well
great.
be because in Dragon Ball Super they meet like a million different random people from different universes. So
Yeah.
like
That's funny.
they might have had an actual Mario in there, and I may have not noticed, but who knows?
Just snuck him in one episode.
Yeah, that's
He's-
the time where Goku fought Mario and he
Yeah.
got his ass beat.
Yeah.
In Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, he's credited as playing Dupless when impersonating Mario as well as Mario. So that's good.
Oh wow,
Wow.
they got a guy to impersonate. They used the voice of Mario to impersonate Mario. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
With all of the voice acting that goes on in a Thousand-Year Door too, that was probably a pretty difficult task.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, don't you hate all those places where the ice crystals are covering a thing that you want to use? Damn.
And where?
Well, then they just melt.
I know when you beat the boss, yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
come
Oh,
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's actually pretty cool. I guess to see, but it is annoying too. I
Yeah.
would sure wish I could throw my hat on that thing so it would make the blocks appear so I can get the hidden moon,
hmm
Yeah.
or should I say banana?
What?
A banana.
Oh,
You get collecting bananas all day.
That's Donkey Kong. That's not this game. I think you're confused.
No, those moons
yeah.
are
The
definitely
new funky
bananas.
mode is too
Oh.
expensive for this podcast.
I guess they
Can't
are
afford that.
banana shaped, kinda. So
They are
Yeah.
very silly bananas, and they come in bunches.
yeah.
Keep
Sometimes.
thinking. I guess they're different colors. There's green bananas. That's good.
Yeah, they're
I'll
all
wait a
different
little for
colors,
that.
which is kind of nifty. But yeah. It's
Oh
neat
wow,
'cause
there's a multi-moon frozen in the pyramid. Damn.
one of
Can't get
the
to that.
problems is the moons were already established as being worth 3 lives each. So now they're like star replacements. So this is messing with the whole lore of the whole franchise.
Yeah, and then
Oh
you
yeah,
go,
the moons from Mario Maker. Yeah.
and then you go to the
they're in
Mushroom
World
Kingdom, and then
Oh yeah.
and then there's stars that are just moons. The moons
Yeah.
in that kingdom are just stars.
That's cool though. That's
I
cool.
like that, but
it's
it is
nice.
weird how you get them and it still says it's a moon. I think it still
Yeah.
says it's a moon in the text, but yeah,
You collected a moon, very clearly a star. It's like, okay, like what happened?
yeah. No,
Yeah, a
that
star
feels like
should
a
be
late
like
last minute addition. The whole
a star
Mushroom
should be a
Kingdom.
million times more valuable than a moon. Come on, a moon
They
doesn't
used
even
to
produce
be-
light.
The stars used to be a real
No,
challenge.
no.
Okay,
No,
And
think
now
about the
you get
stars
these
in the real
moons.
world, huh?
Yeah.
Like the sun is a star, okay? Like
That's
every
true.
star is on the level of the sun. Like many are even way bigger, and the moon is just like a tiny bit of planet that orbits around another planet. Come on,
Yeah, it just reflects light.
Well, these are power
yeah,
moons.
hardly.
So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I want to know the origin of these things. I guess they come from the moon in this one, probably, right? But yeah.
Yeah, because that's the main objective. And like in every single kingdom, you can, even if it's during the day, you can like see like the moon in the sky. So it's like just good foreshadowing.
Yeah, there's. Oh, what do you?
Are
what do
you
think of-
emulating the game? No, I actually have the Switch. It's the one Switch game I have. Okay, be proud of me. I didn't turn into a pirate.
Yeah, Miyamoto
Thankfully-
will not be on your doorstep yet.
Thankfully, we have every single Pikmin game is on the Switch now, so we're doing that next. We're
Yes.
doing all 4 in a row.
I love
All four.
Pikmin.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
All 4.
I've only beaten Pikmin 1,
Ooh.
but it's good.
1, I think, is
Wow.
uh,
Well, I guess
My
you
second
maybe
least
should
favorite,
join
so.
us when we play through all of them.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, can't wait to find all the crazy PC games I'll make Purple play if he gets me to play all these Pikmin
Yeah.
games.
I suggested, we do Pikmin game about a bunch of little guys and stuff, and you were like, I have a terrible Steam version that's sort of like that, and you look at this like terrible game from like 2008, looks like crap.
Hey, Overlord is a
Horrible.
masterpiece. Take that back.
it's I don't know.
Like,
It's
the
like
Pikmin never drink beer and then pee. Okay, like
Yeah.
what's up with that?
I'm fine with that.
The minions are way cooler than that.
It's made me realize the way you've been living with this Nintendo-less life playing these horrible PC games that are like slightly similar in some weird way. It's just I feel so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, you should feel bad because you're fucking into it, okay? That's exactly what we got with with Isaac. It's just because Edmund designed it based on Zelda, and I'm like, I never even played Zelda, so to me it was all new, and I thought, wow, what a cool concept, you know?
What a cool concept.
Yeah, top-down
And
dungeon
there you
game.
go.
There's plenty
Yeah,
of those
now
on PC too.
And now you're playing this watered-down version of Zelda. You probably played it more than Zelda itself, Isaac, you know? So there you go.
That I absolutely have, actually, yeah. Maybe not across
There
all
you
of the
go.
Zelda games, but like, yeah, definitely more than the one that Isaac is actually based on, yeah. So
Maybe,
Yeah, that
maybe I need to
one's
play
really
Isaac.
old.
I've actually never played it before.
Yeah,
I
it's
should-
Betrayal!
pretty good. That's very good. Make sure you get the
But
original
what
Flash
version do I play? Oh, okay.
Flash version? Yeah,
No, get
I don't
Rebirth.
know.
It's Rebirth has more of the everything. Florian didn't work
Okay.
on that.
Wait, am I
It's-
still supporting Florian that way? Do you get a cut of that?
Maybe.
Okay.
You'll never know.
I don't know.
Yeah, Man, the
That's so
2D
fun.
parts of Mario are so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. They need to. I think it would be kind of neat if they leaned more into it being like a half 2D, half 3D game in the next one or something. That might be neat, but I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I like how they have the 2D sections in there, but they're more like a novelty. Like I kind of like it like that. It's like, oh, here's this like cool 2D section. Like I don't want
Yeah.
like a fully 2D focused game because then you get fucking Sonic Colors.
Oh, yeah. I never played
Well-
Sonic Colors. I haven't played any Sonic that much. I played a bit of
you can't.
Adventure.
You can never compare Mario to Sonic. Okay, Sonic is like uniquely terrible, and it keeps living. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, when's the episode on Sonic 06 the best video game ever made?
eventually. We got other people who are more bigger Sonic fans who might have to be on that episode instead, honestly. But I don't know.
No. We should definitely take this guy.
We could get everyone. We could just get everyone 5-person episode on Sonic
Yeah,
06. That'd be great.
Game or lame gangbang. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Free fall.
I don't think you'll find a single Sonic YouTuber who will defend that game.
Yeah.
They'll just be like, "Yeah, this game sucks. Like, why are
Yeah.
you covering this game?"
Well,
I got
no, I
Forces
would
on Switch.
I would probably just cover Frontiers because I hate that one so much.
Yeah.
Really? I thought
Yeah.
Frontiers was pretty good. I was actually hyped for it.
Did you play it?
Yeah, I played it the day it came out. I had it pre-ordered. I love Sonic.
What? Oh my god. It's so jank. I cannot believe
It's
it.
jank, but like the boss fights are good. I love the boss fights.
I mean, they keep reusing them too. It's way worse than this. Like I hate how they reuse them in this game, but Frontiers is like way worse with that one.
Mhm.
Do you think the secret Frontiers ending where you kill the moon, is that like a snipe at this game, at Mario Odyssey?
Yeah, what was that? That was really I couldn't beat that. I was like, what the hell is this moon thing?
Yeah. I haven't played Frontiers, I just know that's a thing. And I know he's in like a kart
Yeah.
racer or something. No, that's like a fan game, never mind. But yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's some in that like Doom. There's like the Doom Sonic fan game, and then there's like a kart racer someone made off of that, I think. And I think they put the.
Oh,
the
yeah,
moon in
that
I
the
don't
one
know.
that came out that has like an hour-long tutorial. I heard about that.
Yeah.
Dr. Robotnik's Racers or something.
Oh
yeah.
no! You should never need an hour-long tutorial for a racing
It's
game.
so bad.
You hold the
It's so
button
bad.
down and you turn the stick. That's it. That's
Man,
crazy.
is that real? It's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I don't
Oh
know.
man, the bunny boss fights.
Florian, you
It's
gotta
so
play.
weird.
We gotta do all the other Mario games now. You gotta see what led up to this.
Oh man, I wonder
Have
what
to
game
play
I'll
Galaxy.
suggest next. Oh man, I really gotta make you play a game. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh. I don't know.
Oh,
You're gonna if you choose a weird PC game, it has to be one that's already in my Steam library, okay? Because I got a lot,
wow.
and I don't want to pay for Overlord.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Well, Overlord's really fun. It's not that expensive. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know. I gotta put all my money toward like old DS games and stuff. Okay.
Wow.
Maybe we should do a Mad Max game. That'd be good.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
Yeah.
Did I actually have that, or was I a pirate there briefly?
That's okay. Everyone in the game is too.
Hey,
In Mad
like
Max.
you get like the big bad is Scrotus, isn't that cool? Do you want to fight Scrotus?
Yeah, he was in the movie too, though. He did.
Yeah.
He was completely different though, because the game people had no idea what he's supposed to actually look like. So it's just like a different character with the same name. They call him
Yeah.
Doctor Dementus in text for that game too. It's weird.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, replaying it now after having seen Furiosa, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I guess we could do Mad Max next. That'd be a good PC game, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of Furiosa, Mario Meister?
I don't think I've ever played it.
That's the movie
Come on,
that
play
just came out.
Furiosa. No, you should play the game.
Furiosa doesn't have a game, just a Mad Max game.
Man, Furiosa should have a game. All she does is fight in this game.
Oh, is that a
It's
character?
game.
Yeah, that's
It's a
she
movie.
just got a spin-off movie
Oh, a movie.
in the
Oh,
yeah.
I'm okay. I was like completely lost.
Go see Furiosa, okay?
Like,
It's
what is
dying
that?
at the box office and needs your help.
Yeah.
Is it like Morbius? Like,
It's just like
Yeah.
Morbius.
Yeah, it's basically Mad Max Morbius.
Yeah.
Like shit.
It
She
might
just-
is a better movie than Morbius.
She
It's-
just
yeah.
searches for a cure for her weird disease, where her eyes are so far apart, but she never finds it, I guess.
Jeez. In Mad Max 4 Fury Road, there's the character named Furiosa who was really the main character of that movie more than Max. And now they're giving her a spin-off origin movie, and that's the one that just came out.
oh, I just looked it up. What is this?
It's very
What
cool.
is
It's
this?
it's an amazing like car chase thing. Fury Road and Furiosa are both like amazing action movies.
What is this,
They might
like-
be the best ones.
I've never seen Mad Max. What is it about? Is this like in a wasteland? What is this? Like Fallout or
It's
something?
the
Oh my
wasteland.
God.
It's post-apocalyptic. Yeah, this is like
Okay.
inspired like Fallout and everything else that's like it. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, first movie's
Is that
from like
true?
the 70s.
No, that can't be right.
Mad Max
Surely-
absolutely inspired
Wait,
Fallout.
when
Okay,
did Fallout come out?
Fallout came out in like 90, 96, 97 or something.
97, I think, yeah.
Wow.
Mad Max
Man,
2,
games
which
are
is
so
the one that all
recent.
these are actually based on, that's from like 81. So yeah.
Hmm.
Man, that's insane. So all this culture that we have about wastelands is just based on Mel Gibson being like a biker. That's insane.
It is, yeah. Or whatever
Wow.
he is in Mad Max 2. And he's got a car in that one. So, yeah.
Well, I think he's like a cop. I guess he has that car. Yeah, okay. But
He's a
I
cop in
think
the
he has
first one, but nothing's based on the first one because that one doesn't have like the crazy desert world and stuff. So
Yeah, I guess I really need to rewatch those. I only remember the first one.
wow. Well, yeah.
Yeah. There are some annoying enemies in this game, like those mummies and those yellow goombas. Like they don't. There's no point in interacting with them, but they just waddle towards you, and sometimes they'll get to you, and you'll lose health. It's so annoying.
Little baby Goombas.
They're like little chicks.
Yeah, I don't
Crazy.
understand the Baby Goomba lore. They need to like establish this further because there's sometimes you get
Yeah, we
Baby
need a whole
Goombas-
game on it.
Well, sometimes there's like brown brown Baby Goombas that come out of the flying ones, and I don't know what's
What?
going on in the 2D ones where you're running around. There's a flying Goomba, a Paragoomba. It'll shoot out
Oh,
little
yeah.
Baby Goombas, but
Well,
they look
not in
different from the
Odyssey,
yellow
right?
ones. Well, no.
No, they're different. These baby Goombas in the 2D Mario games, they like swarm around you and make you can't jump.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to, like,
I
shake
think
them off.
they're supposed to be like little bird chicks, but I guess they're based on Divergent evolution. Where
I guess so.
I guess the Goombas have just taken the place of birds in this
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah, there's a yellow mini Goombas in Mario. I'm looking at the Mario wiki. There's the mini Goombas in Mario Odyssey, which are yellow. But then there's ones in Super Mario Bros. 3. The micro Goombas are dropped by the Paragoombas.
Completely different.
Yeah. Then there's
Naturally.
the mini Goombas, but they're called Goombets in Mario 64, which I don't think that even makes sense because they're literally just Goombas that are in the small world. So
But
Yeah.
then there's the Goombette, which is like one sexy Goomba.
That's an Odyssey. I don't think she's called Goombette, but she should be because there's Toadette. So, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I've been playing Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, by the way. I think I might genuinely be enjoying Captain Toad Treasure Tracker on a first playthrough more than I enjoyed this latest Mario Odyssey playthrough.
What? Captain Toad is good, but is it that good?
I've been really liking it. It's just a lot of fun. Because you twist the whole world around. You look for all these little things. You find the pixel
I did a
toads.
video
It's
on that
great.
a couple months ago. It's good.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, I should really look into that one.
yeah, it's better than it has any right to be for being like a full game made out of a mini game in another game. So yeah,
And so it's cheaper than Odyssey. So there's
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
Oh man, I forgot that there's like a whole ice world under the sinkhole. That's so much cool detail, you know.
Mhm.
Are you skipping around in your footage, or has it all just been Sand Kingdom for people watching?
Yeah, it's all been Sand Kingdom mostly. I guess Cascade Kingdom came first too, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's got to the Sand Kingdom now.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's. I guess that ice level is really cool until you realize that it's got ice physics everywhere. Then it's not cool anymore.
Well, that's how you capture the Goombas. The Goombas don't have ice physics because they're little feet.
Wow, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, I guess it's the same thing as in the moon level, where it's like, oh, cool, it's the moon, but then, oh shit, it's got moon physics the entire fucking time. No.
Oh my god, the female Goomba in Mario Odyssey is named Goombette. Oh my god.
I knew it. See, the Rule 34 fan art would never lie.
You've been looking at that? Oh no.
No.
That better not exist.
Well, it does. It's called Rule 34. Everything has porn.
Not to be confused with Goombetty.
Oh, okay.
Who is Goom Bob's crush from Mario Party Advance. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're learning all kinds of stuff today.
This is what happens when you have 200 friggin' games in a series. Some of them go off the rails, and then you have really weird wikis like this, where there's just endless crap here. Yeah. I don't know. I was planning to do a video someday where I go through literally every Mario game ever made and write like one page kind of review on them, and then that's the video. I go through all of them.
Even
Oh,
Hotel
you're
Mario?
gonna half-ass
Even-
it? I thought you were
yeah,
gonna
Hotel
do
Mario and
the full
everything.
thing.
I'm not doing 20 minutes on fucking every single one of these because I'm doing like Mario like Game and Watch stuff. There's no way.
Well, yeah, not those ones, but the other things.
Well, no, I wanted to be like oh, every single one gets equal time in equal like 1 minute to talk about 64 and 1 minute for like Greenhouse on the Game and Watch. Like,
Of course, Greenhouse.
yeah, that's not even like really a Mario game. It's only really a Mario game because there's Stanley is in it, who became the main character of Donkey Kong 3. So it's
Who is Stanley?
he's Stanley. He runs around with his little bug thing. You're supposed to be the expert on this. How dare you? He runs around with his
I don't know
bug.
nothing about Stanley. I thought his name was Sandy Stanley.
He shoots the poison or whatever out of his. He's got the little bug spray thing, and he shoots Donkey Kong in the
I'm
butt.
looking this up. I'm looking. What? Okay,
Yeah.
Stanley.
Donkey Kong 3.
Stanley Donkey Kong 3.
Yeah.
Who
Stanley
is-
the Bug
this
Man?
Is a little kid. Oh my god!
Man? Wow.
Is this fan art is a little scary.
Is it Rule
Span?
34?
Oh no, that's
No,
that's
okay, I
frightening.
hope not.
Wow,
I think this is a child.
Oh, damn it.
Jesus.
Cancelled.
Wow.
Hey, it wasn't clear from your description, okay? Jeez.
One of the first results that comes up when I search up Stanley Donkey Kong 3 is the disaster of Donkey Kong 3.
Oh,
So,
do people not like Donkey Kong 3?
I don't know.
Or is there a disaster in it?
I don't think so.
Where's
gets
the
into like
disaster?
He just gets into like a bug place or whatever.
Wow.
He's in like a I don't know what you call them. he's protecting the plants from from the bugs, and that's all he does.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate when there's
Aviary?
bugs
I don't know.
in space. Like honestly, I think the best thing is just kill them all. You know, they don't deserve to live.
Wow.
Real. I agree.
Yeah, I'm doing my part.
Yeah. He appears in like all sort. I think he's in more WarioWare games than he is in Donkey Kong by now.
Wow, I did not consider that you could go that way with that bullet. There's so many cool things in this game.
No, there's a lot of, specifically in this, because I'm watching your stream, in this underground area, in the door you go through after this, there's like a pillars, and if you get on top of the pillars, there's coins there. But then if you get on top of the door, there's a whole pile of coins there, and there's so many like
Yeah.
rewarding spots like that in the game. It's cool.
Yeah, if you do that crazy jump that I can never do, it's
Yeah.
insane. Whoa, you can smash the pile of Goombas. Wow.
Yeah, you can get all of them all at once.
Yeah, you can
I keep telling you,
genocide.
you got to stop reacting to your footage because I don't have this footage available. Okay? You're just ruining my recording of it. How
He
dare
did a
you?
Goomba genocide, okay?
I know. I did it in the game.
That was definitely a war crime, okay? You can't line up a whole pile of Goombas and then kill them with one Mario bot, okay? Jesus.
Yeah.
It's like those Nazi experiments where they try to see
Jesus
how
Christ.
far can one Mario go through all the Goombas.
Oh no.
Oh yes, my favorite Mario game where Mario is a Nazi scientist on Goombas. Where's the reference? Where's the costume reference in Odyssey for that?
I don't think this is. I think this is just a scene from Schindler's List. Okay. I think you're pulling straight from that.
Dude, Schindler's List is history, okay?
I mean, yeah, it is based on very real things, but yeah.
Well, they everything that happens in that, okay, it's been made history by the movie, okay? And it definitely had Anne Frank in it, okay? That's definitely what that red girl was.
I don't know. I haven't actually seen Schindler's List. I just heard the one scene from it described to me. That's all.
Oh my god, you're gonna see Schindler's List. It's one of the best movies ever.
Yeah, I got it on my Letterboxd watch list along with 700 other movies. So
Wow.
we'll get through them eventually.
How to not watch movies. You just pick the best rated ones.
No, I just hit shuffle on my Letterboxd over and over, and I just see what it comes up with every time I shuffle it, and then I don't watch anything. So yeah,
Just addicted to it.
yeah. Letterboxd is a fun app and site. It's very good. Follow my Letterboxd in the description, people. Okay.
You gotta
Yeah, you
watch
can-
the best movie ever, Pixels. It's the best movie ever.
I don't think I have that on my
Pixels
list. I've seen it
2016
before.
with Adam Sandler. It's
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
We reviewed
So bad.
Pixels on Isakino, and it's actually surprisingly good, okay? Like,
Yeah.
when I saw it originally, I thought it was trash, but then I saw it again, it actually was really nice, okay? So,
Directed by Chris Columbus, who directed the first like Harry Potter and Home Alone. How the Mighty Have Fallen.
okay.
Oh no.
What, like Home Alone? Like, that was such a good
It's,
movie.
it's a pretty high,
of all
bigger step than
Christopher Columbus
Pixels.
movies to reference, of course we have to talk about Home Alone.
Those are the first two. I don't know. Those are the two biggest ones he did, I think. So Harry Potter and Home Alone.
Man, don't you love Home Alone 2, where he just talks to this disgusting pigeon lady hobo, and then he follows her to her hiding place where she feeds all the pigeons so they can shit on everything, and she's
I hated that.
just disgustingly filthy all the time. And the story is like, hey kids, don't judge people by their behavior. Do follow the disgusting homeless person home. What could go
Wow.
wrong?
Wow.
The
Florian
birds,
just hates the
birds
poor.
scared me so much as a kid. I did not like them.
I mean, I don't know if like hobos are more than just poor, okay? Like they are the complete antithesis of society. All right, it's
Oh my god. Wow. Wow.
yeah, wow, okay, yeah, you bring up my hatred of the poor, and then you can't handle it, of course.
Average land chad.
Yeah, they don't even pay rent, man. Like how? God, so far out of the dichotomy of rentoid and land chad. Okay, they don't even have a home.
Wow.
Disgusting.
Crazy.
Okay.
I was reading some of the old chat messages. You have Odyssey spelled wrong in the title.
Uh-oh. That's fine.
I would never misspell a game.
Yeah, it
Okay,
is spelled very wrong. Very
we are
wrong.
very invested in reviewing Super Mario Odyssey. Okay, I would never get this wrong.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Super
what do
green, super red Luigi Odyssey.
Yeah.
I-
What else
Have
do
you-
we have to talk about for this video game? Do we
Have
have
you
much
played
more?
the leveled up version of this boss with the two fists, the stone
Yes.
head boss?
Yeah.
That one is so annoying because there's
Yeah.
constantly those skeletons.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even realize originally that the way you get his hands to reliably be like broken is by making him smash the diamonds. Because
Wait, you didn't know that? Wait, how did you think it happened? You thought it was random?
I mean, I guess it just happened like most of the time, so I guess I didn't really need to think much. I thought it was like, one or two tries.
Wow.
But then, like, at some point, like, he kept hitting and it never got stunned.
See,
I mean, I guess
should-
I guess it makes sense now because I'm looking at it and it leaves like a handprint in the dust, so you can see that that's way softer than than the actual diamonds.
Yeah.
This is why Nintendo games are perfect for you, Florian. You can get through them even if you're not like noticing these things and stuff. And
Well, yeah,
I mean,
but,
half
like-
the time I don't notice stuff like that, and I just still
Like-
get through it anyway.
Yeah, it's so funny because like it's like they're really easy normally, but in the level up version, you actually have to engage with the mechanics way more.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because those skeletons, like, they're so annoying, but interestingly they don't block the hat, so you can just throw the hat through the skeletons, and then you can survive the hard version of that fight.
Yeah.
This was an
Well, you have
interesting
to-
version of the hand boss, because usually the hand boss you have to punch the eyeball on the hand or something like that. Oh, this one is you
Yeah,
become
they
the
switched
hand.
it up. The iconic hand boss.
Yeah.
They switched it. They're in like
It's
every
in-
Nintendo, Mario and Zelda game.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
hell
some
yeah.
reason there's constantly, and there's Bongo Bongo, there's the iRock, there's all of them. There's like 5 in Galaxy, I think. I don't know.
iRock is so iconic.
I love iRock. I need iRock to come back, like genuinely.
Wait,
Yeah.
did you notice that there are jiggle physics on Mario's nose?
Yeah,
Yes.
they animated him like really well.
Yeah, it just
No,
blew
and
my
yeah,
mind.
you can see like the little follicles of hair on the title screen. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's so insane how Sonic Frontier just completely doesn't have anything like that. It's so bare bones. It's like a step below your average indie game. It blows my mind every time, you know.
Were you
Yeah.
saying in your
Well,
video that it like Sonic Frontiers is missing the thing where you like lean into the run, which Mario Odyssey
Yeah,
has and stuff?
exactly.
Like it's very strange.
It's so painful how he doesn't lean into the run in any way.
It just goes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They need to
Skills really
just scale
fast.
back the Sonic team. They need to make smaller games and not try to make these.
Well, the
massive
main issue with
ones.
Frontiers is that Sega would not like give them a team. They just didn't. Sega wouldn't like fund the game, so that's a lot of why
Yeah.
Sonic Frontiers just like falls off midway.
Yeah, I
through
mean
the
it's so clearly that there's like hardly any work put into it, so they must have not had any game at all,
game.
any team at all. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird how in the overworld, like it all ends up in being in this linear level selection, you know, even though it's a world. Like why do you pick a world if it's just gonna be like a linear level selection?
Yeah, that is
mean-
odd. I don't know. They should give you more options on the map screen where you want to go, I think.
Oh, this level has 69 moons. Isn't that nice?
That's crazy. Iconic.
Iconic indeed. Sexual Mario.
Yeah. We should
Yeah,
probably wrap it up here pretty soon. What else do we have to say?
You made uncomfortable by my comments. The alligator.
Yeah, we gotta end the podcast because
The allegations.
It's insane how in 64 you could jump into the
Paintings?
the paintings, yeah, to select the levels, and then in this one it's like a menu, but you still have to go to the the ship, the Odyssey, to make it to travel, and then there's like a cutscene. It seems pretty annoying that they did it that way. It would have been way more convenient.
Yeah,
ways to travel
it's
between them.
annoying when you're just backtracking and you have to watch that whole thing.
You can find paintings to travel to other worlds, but it puts you into like a specific like island far off in the distance or whatever. I wish they would let you like go through one of those and just actually go there.
God, if it was actually interconnected, it would be so much cooler. Yeah. They should have done a Dark Souls all along.
In the post game, my favorite thing to do in the post game is because I'll go back and I'll get all the moons that I missed. So say I get like 50 moons in Sand Kingdom, then I go through the painting to Metro Kingdom, and so you don't have to put your moons in the Odyssey for that.
I was doing the same
thing. Paintings can bring you to a bunch. Yeah, and at like one point in one of the playthroughs, I like deposited 300 moons at once. And you have to like watch each one go in the Odyssey. It takes like a minute and 2 minutes for it to go in.
Somewhere I have saved on my Switch. I've got like a video of that, just where it takes the full like 30 seconds of the clip to put all these moves.
Yeah,
it's great.
Just the ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh shit! I just realized Dark Souls. That's what I gotta make you play. Oh my god, it's gonna be great.
That's like a 90-hour game. Okay, that's not okay.
No, it isn't. No. Like. I mean, if you know what you're doing,
it'll be 90 hours.
No, like Purple's actually really good at these, so I think he could probably beat.
I don't think I'd be good at that. I don't know. I've never really played a game like.
I know you'd be good at it because, like you beat what was it called, Blasphemous, way faster than me. Okay, like you were a baby about it, but you were a really fast baby. Okay,
wow.
Like a speed running baby. So I think you can beat Dark Souls in 20 hours. Okay. I mean, like, if you're stuck for too long, you can just look it up, of course. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you do need to look it up. Otherwise, if you do get stuck, but you should probably not get stuck too much. And Dark Souls 1 isn't that hard, okay? You'll enjoy it. You'll really have your mind expanded, okay? It's like you picking up a brain with a little crown on it, okay? That's how it'll be.
I think we should do Bloodborne instead.
I can't play that.
Well, get yourself a PS4.
No.
Why not?
Yeah, why is it stuck on PS4? What is with that?
It's like the only like game on the PS4 now, and it's like the best one that everyone wants on anything else. So yeah.
Finally, the PS4 has games.
Yeah. One game.
Yeah, don't they have like the Demon's Souls remaster as well?
That's PS5.
There is a 5. Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Damn.
You don't know there's a PS5?
Dude, come on!
There's
it's just a number difference.
Have you even seen the
what? PS6? No, there isn't. You troll.
What's the current Xbox called, Florian?
Bone.
No.
What?
That's Xbone.
It's called Bone.
Xbone.
Yeah.
That's Xbox One. It's actually people call it the Xbone as a joke, and that's also the last one. That's not even the current one. Right now, there's Series X and Series S. I don't know why.
I forgot.
That's named so stupid that I wouldn't even consider it existing, but it doesn't exist because it is just a Windows store, right?
I don't know. The Xbox is like I think the Xbox is like the console I would want least because I can just play all of its games on the computer.
Exactly. Yeah. You like. I'm so glad they did that because it's such a pointless thing to have that console.
It's basically killed their console, which is fine with me because like.
I mean,
the Xbox was always the lame one anyway. I don't care about the Xbox.
Like
they make money off Game Pass.
No, that is the right way to do it. Okay, like Sony needs to follow those footsteps because Microsoft is like the number 2 company in the world, soon to be number 1, if not Nvidia is. But yeah, that's like the exclusivity doesn't do anything for you. It just sucks.
Yeah. And of course, Nintendo, they get to make their consoles endlessly because they have motion controls or whatever, so it's fine that they're never on PC.
What a shame.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just look it up. Microsoft is the biggest company in the world. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Even bigger than Apple.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, Apple's gonna fall off real soon, I think.
No. They should, but
Microsoft is catching up. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, but Apple is like the one that doesn't do AI from the top 3 companies, so they're gonna fall off. Like,
I think AI stuff is gonna find its few niche uses, the current version of AI, and then it's gonna be like not a big thing. Okay,
dude, it's not gonna be the current
fall off.
It's not going to be the current version. It's going to be able to replace every job soon. Okay, now you'll see.
We've had this discussion. You cannot explain to me how you can possibly replace like a video editor job with an AI.
Yeah, they cannot nail pacing.
Dude,
they cannot nail pacing.
It's not gotten to the place where it's like a general AI yet. Like, it'll be so simple for it. It'll just be the same as having like a person that lives on the internet. Okay, like they'll be able to do all your jobs.
That's like an entire different step though from the technology that we have right now, which is just like it just sees a bunch of patterns and does that.
But we already have a pretty similar like software that's required. So all they need to do is like program it, and that's it. And that could happen any moment now, really. Like I think I give it like 5 years. Okay.
Nah. I think we should. I think honestly, what we need to do, we need like the Terminator thing. We need to like preempt that, and we need to just fucking destroy all the servers and stuff. Just take access to it.
True. We need to send a nuke to Apple HQ or like whatever is.
Yeah, definitely Apple, AI. But probably Nvidia.
Yeah.
But I'm just buying Nvidia stock. Okay, it's what you should do.
I can't afford stock. Okay, I can't do that.
Yeah,
I never bought stock before.
Yeah, you gotta buy it. Your Funko Pops, of course. Wow. Fucking amiibos. What do you mean?
I don't have that many amiibos.
How many?
I don't know. I haven't bought any recently. Okay.
Well, you could have bought like at least one Nvidia stock, okay, and it goes up like 100% each year. So, we're missing out, you know.
How much is one Nvidia share? Let me Google that.
1,000.
Wow.
Oh my God, that's
okay.
Well, I mean, it was way cheaper back then, but it's gonna be cheap again because they'll do a split.
I make like $4,000 like in a fucking year. Okay, so yeah, this is not good.
You buy 4 stocks per year.
Yeah, easy.
I guess.
I mean, you don't have any expenses.
Yeah, I do. I pay fucking rent
off your parents.
They charge me rent. Okay.
Dude, they don't charge you rent. Okay,
yeah, they literally do.
My mom charged me rent. And it was like $500 a month. Okay, that was competitive rent. I bet you'd pay like $100. Okay.
No, I pay like $300 a month. Okay, it's fucking
impressive. Wow.
Yeah.
I only pay $200. I'm lucky.
I don't make any damn money of anything. Okay.
See, they should have charged you more, then he would have become more of an entrepreneur, more of a businessman like me. Yep.
I just need to release more fucking videos faster is all I need to do. Okay.
Yeah, I need to make more games.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Podcasting?
Yeah.
Let's do another game of lame where I spent 100 hours playing the game.
You were asking me to do another damn Game Blast one where we just talk about games that we haven't all played. So.
Yeah, well, that one's easy to do because we already have those games.
Yeah, I haven't been playing anything to talk about except for Captain Toad.
Yeah,
which there's not much to say about Captain Toad.
No, I want to hear about. Come on, you can do half an hour on Captain Toad.
I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think I can without like a script.
What else have you played?
Not much, honestly.
Oh, come on, let's do this. I want to talk about Rage 2. It'll be good.
You can just make a video on Rage 2 or something. I don't know.
I want Bosa for it, and I need you there too.
I don't want to hear about Rage 2. I'm sorry.
Unbelievable! Wow, what a co-host.
Yeah.
So supportive.
Wow.
Crazy.
I'd rather double up on Young Sheldon.
Yes,
we run the Bazinga.
Oh my
Boys
God! You gotta join us for Young Sheldon.
Yeah, do you want to join the Bazinga Boys and talk about Young Sheldon?
Sure.
Okay. Hell
yeah!
Yes, it's like a dream come true.
Yeah. We need a tiebreaker. We choose which because we do one episode of Big Bang Theory and one episode of Young Sheldon, and we need a tiebreaker to help choose which one is better every time. Yeah.
Have you guys heard of that one? That there's a new spin-off coming out. Because Young Sheldon is a spin-off, but they're doing a spin-off of Young Sheldon. They're
doing Georgie and Mandy's first wedding or whatever. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Is that the name? Wow.
I think it is. It's like a
Yeah.
really clunky name, and also the show apparently sucks. So
Well, because in the Big Bang Theory, when Georgie is there, he's on like his third marriage. So I think they're retconning that and making it so they just stay together but get like multiple divorces or something.
That's
I'm not
amazing.
caught up. I'm not caught up on the lore.
Well, you don't need to, but we're going on fresh. Okay, we're only in the
That's-
first season.
yeah, we're only on episode. We did 10, I think, and that's coming out
funny.
tomorrow, I think, right, or whenever.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Oh wait.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. Georgie so far is not an interesting enough character that I want to see like a spin-off about him. But I guess we'll see.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
pretty lame.
You know.
Oh my god, how are you
Sad.
supposed to get that? I gotta stop reacting. You're right.
Yeah. Wow, React streaming, terrible.
Yeah, imagine that.
Yeah, is that about it?
Oh,
Do we have
yeah.
anything else for Mario?
Yeah, piranha plants. They suck in this game.
What?
Really?
Yeah, all they do is spit goo, and the goo is really annoying in this game.
Well,
You can capture them if you like throw a rock in their mouth. It's kind of cool because it's like a
You
rare
can?
catchy when.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
you
remember
can.
that. I guess you have
Yeah.
to do it at some point.
hmm
Yeah, I forgot about that. I guess I didn't realize that. Are there more rare captures like that?
there
yeah,
are like a bunch.
there are a lot of ones that you'll miss out on.
Did you
Wow.
find the one where you control a rock, Florian?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, and there's one where you can be a tree.
Yeah. You can be a
yeah,
cactus.
and there's like one moon under it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, those don't really do anything. But
yeah,
yeah.
those are gimmick captures. There's not many of them are super fleshed out like the tank or like the little bird who you flick around. I like that bird.
Mhm.
That's my favorite.
Yeah,
I
the bird
love
is
the
in the
bird.
boss fight. It's pretty important.
Yeah.
Have you done many of the Luigi balloons?
No, I didn't do that this
Balloon World
time.
is fun.
It is fun, but I had my fill in like 2018. I played way
No,
too
yeah, I haven't
fucking
played
much of
since
that.
then, but yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they're pretty hard to find, which is annoying.
and I like it.
What-
In
what's the
Sand Kingdom, it's
strategy?
really
I get-
easy because people will just make ones because it's based on distance, right? It's based on
Yeah.
distance for how much coins you get. People will make ones though with Sand Kingdom because you can in a second you can just go from like the start of the area to the top of the pyramid using the little wire thing. So you can just like
Oh,
farm
yeah.
coins off of that super easy.
Yeah, and with each streak you get, you like build up your coins. I had like an 80 streak once, and I got to 999 coins in like an hour.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's cool.
Yeah.
999.
Yeah.
Man, I hate those plants that grow. The ones that you possess. Like when they come in as enemies, they're so annoying. They go up so high.
Do we think you'll be allowed to play as Luigi in the next one? Well, I finally let
hope
you
so.
actually play as fucking Luigi in one of these 3D games.
Well, you can kind of play as Luigi in this game. You just gotta
Oh.
not look at his face and just wear the Luigi costume.
Yeah, that doesn't
Perfect.
count. That's like doing that in Smash Bros. That's no good.
Yeah. Well, Luigi is in Smash, bro.
Well,
Yeah, he
yeah,
is.
but that's like okay, you put on the Waluigi costume in Smash, but that's not real Waluigi in Smash.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Wow.
I don't know. But the thing is, like with Mario Wonder now, you can actually play as all the characters. So
hmm
I think they
Even
might bring that
Yoshi,
to the
which
next
is
3D
cool.
one. But I don't know.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one of the most annoying things is how some of the enemies respawn because you're supposed to capture them. That's bad. I think they should have made it so like you can revive them in another way so they don't constantly keep harassing you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can pull a little switch and pull them out of the ground,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a carrot.
just like Captain Toad.
Oh, okay, back to Captain Peak.
Yeah, Captain Peak. He's great. I'm always happy to see Captain Toad. He's not like some of these other Mario characters where I get like annoyed when they show up in every single game. I'm just always happy to see more Captain Toad. Like when he was,
I hate
this
he
game.
shows up on like the map screen in Wonder, and I was like, "Oh, Captain Toad!" It's great.
Yeah. No, when I saw him, I was like, Captain Toad,
Yeah,
he's back.
I love him in the movie. Okay, he's cool, but that's
that's
in
not
this-
Captain Toad. That's just fucking
Well,
Toad.
no, that's the
Yeah, it's
Captain Toad
definitely
origin story.
No,
it's the
fuck
Captain
that. That
Toad origin
sucks.
Story. Yes, no, that's
That's
the
an
best
alternate
lore,
universe.
the origin
Okay,
story.
the lore doesn't
Dude,
match
No,
up
there's
for the
literally
movie.
no music.
He
In
was
the
really
music,
good
there's
in
a
that.
theme of his.
I don't
when
care.
you first meet him,
I
the
hate it.
background music plays the Captain Toad theme.
There you go.
Don't care.
That's that thing you wanted, where they have the
Non-canon.
authentic music. You can't complain.
Non-canon.
Yep, it's canon. It's
No,
Except-
it's not. It
except
can't
the
be
Mario
canon because he
movie.
wasn't raised by dinosaurs.
What?
in the
Captain Toad was
movie.
raised by dinosaurs?
He was raised by dinosaurs in the games. This Yoshi's Island.
Maybe
Wait,
that's
really?
not the real
That's
one.
what Yoshi's Island's about, yeah. And he's not
Yeah,
raised by the
Island has
dinosaurs,
Captain
but he...
Toad?
No, Mario.
Well,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
you're wrong and silly. Okay, the movie is clearly bigger than the games.
It's absolutely
The
not
movie-
bigger than the games. No way.
The
The
movie,
movie
is
origin
king.
story is cooler because it's the original
Hell
Mario
yeah.
origin story from like the Super Show.
Let me do a quick calculate. I really hate that origin. I think it's lame. Let me calculate Mario Odyssey sales. Let me see how many it sold. 27.96 million units.
Wow.
Okay, and then times that by the price, and then let's look at Mario
Times
box
60.
office. Box.
1,677,000,000. Yeah. And for
And
the
Mario movie made 1.36 billion.
yeah, so Mario Odyssey's
Wow.
made more.
Wow, that's
Get
sad. They need to
owned,
make Mario
idiot.
too.
I hope
They
they
do.
don't. Honestly, I hope that gets
Oh,
stuck
they're
in
gonna do
development
it.
hell and it never comes out. I
What?
just
That-
don't
that's
want
not
to
I
see
enough.
love
this
the
anymore.
Mario movie.
Yeah,
Mario
purple.
Movie's good.
I was like
Purple is
angry in the
so
theater.
bad. Purple is such a crybaby. He will literally scream and make the movie bad for everyone. You know, he just
Not true.
throw the popcorn. You're constantly complaining
That's what
about
was
that
me
movie.
in the theater.
It's insane. You're probably like an annoying Mario that you have to babysit in one of those games that definitely must exist, right?
Wow, it does exist. It's very popular. The Yoshi's Island games. That's why they don't make them
when you
anymore.
get damaged in Yoshi's Island, you lose the baby Mario and you hear the most annoying crying.
Yeah, you start
sound
screaming.
ever until you get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel every time Purple talks shit about the Mario movie. Come on,
Yeah.
you
No,
gotta,
it's such a good movie. I loved it.
yeah,
it
you
was
gotta
not.
explain to him how it's amazing. Okay, he doesn't
Oh,
understand.
It's peak.
I gave it
There's
half
so
a
many
star
good
on Letterboxd.
references and the music.
They don't
Yeah, can you
use the
imagine-
music. They use pop songs. That's like one of my bigger issues with it. It sucks.
Can you
Well, that's okay.
No,
can
it's
you
not.
imagine seeing that amazing movie and saying, "Yep, half a star, worst thing ever"? What a fucking fool!
It's hater behavior.
Florian,
It's hater behavior.
look, I don't want to say this again, but you gave Migration 5 stars, okay? So
Migration's
What?
great.
The bird movie?
yeah, the
Have you
bird
seen it?
movie.
No, I've not seen it.
No, it's a masterpiece. Okay, it's got Danny DeVito as a bird. Like what do you guys expect? How can you? This is a very poor deflection of you. Oh, wow! Sorry, I enjoy something that justifies you hating this thing that is just amazing and
I'm
part
just-
of the Mario world.
It's just your taste does not match up with mine, Florian. That's just the simple fact of the matter.
Well, yeah, but you're unhinged. The Mario movie, half a star. How can
Half
you
a
even
star.
think that? Like,
Only because
like,
Letterboxd wouldn't let me give it 0, okay?
how can you possibly be so offended by that movie? That's crazy.
I just really don't like it.
Stars.
I only give half star to stuff that I genuinely really didn't like. Like it can't even just be like a really bad movie. It has to offend me in some way.
Yeah, it deeply offended you.
It did.
I can't believe that you're proud of being offended like this. It's insane. Like what?
It's fine.
Like it's like you didn't have any fun at all. That's what that rating means, and that's just. It's so crazy that someone could close off his heart so entirely to just this experience, this colorful, beautiful Mario experience.
True.
I don't know. I don't like
No,
the way it
it's just a
changed
really
the
fun
art
movie.
style. I don't like on any of what it did. I just don't
The
like
art
it.
It's a
style?
fun-
What art
fun
style
movie.
would you have made?
Like the video games, Super Mario.
What
It's a
you
very
wanted
tried
it to
and true
look like
refined
the
art
video
style.
games?
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's a movie based on the game. Why can't it look like the game? Why does it have to look
No,
like
I
weird?
like
and fucked
the
up?
art style they went for.
The art
Why-
style is
so
close enough to the game. That is an insane criticism.
They look off model and like disgusting
It had-
in a strange way. I
Off
just can't
model.
deal with
It was supposed to look low poly like the games.
No, no, they're just supposed to have the same designs. Mario's is like eyes are all weird, his face is like differently shaped and stuff. It's just weird. Same
What's
with
the
Peach and
illumination
everyone
art
else.
style?
Yeah, and I cannot stand the illumination art style. It just looks ugly to me. Everything I see it in.
You know what
so
that
when
is?
Mario collabs with the minions, it doesn't look weird.
Yeah, that's what they're waiting for.
God.
And the rabbits are gonna be there too.
You know, they've threatened to switch out the Donkey Kong design in the games with the one from the movie, and that's like terrifying, that prospect. So
You say they've threatened, like it's
yeah,
like
they've threatened to.
They're gonna hire Seth Rogen for it. It's gonna be perfect.
Oh my god!
Nintendo's like, if you don't buy our game, Seth is gonna be here. Donkey Kong's gonna start smoking weed.
Yeah. It's very unfortunate. I wish they would have just made it.
You'll find out what's
Like
in
the
those
games.
barrels.
Bananas. That's what's in the barrels.
No, if
Or
Seth
oil
Rogen's
or
voicing
whatever.
Donkey Kong, that's not what's in the barrel.
Is it weed or is
He's
it
not
gum?
a good voice actor. He needs to like not do that because he just plays himself every time, and it's really.
I feel like
No, he
it works for
didn't.
Donkey Kong.
He didn't sound like himself.
Well, he
in
didn't
Donkey
sound
Kong.
like Donkey Kong. Okay, he sounded like Seth Rogen.
What
No,
do you
he
want
didn't.
Donkey Kong to sound like? How he sounds in the TV show from like the 90s?
No, I want him to make his monkey noises. I don't need these characters speaking full sentences for no reason because they're
Oh
not
my
saying
God,
anything
yeah,
of value
Bruno,
in
This
these
guy's a
movies.
hater. This guy's a hater.
I'm
Yeah, well-
absolutely a hater.
Yeah, when he talked about how he wants to impress his dad, yeah, dude, he should have just made monkey sounds. Dude.
You know what? You
He
know what I
should've
want in my
just-
fucking Mario movie? I want a character arc for Donkey Kong where he wants to
Yeah,
impress
wow.
Donkey Kong.
He doesn't want any character art. Any character arc that
You can't
it has
talk.
to
You
look
only
like the games.
you only came around on the concept of character arcs when we reviewed Furiosa. Okay, I remember this.
No, do you
Wow.
want the Mario movie to just be like some guy's Let's Play of Mario Odyssey?
And these pathetic deflections. Oh
You know-
yeah, wow.
you know the cutscene
did
at the
this
start
to
of-
another thing.
Well, just make it like the cutscenes in Mario Odyssey, but like longer.
Yeah,
they
just-
can have like
just
some
entirely
arcs. It just doesn't need to
cutscenes,
be
yeah.
like through like annoying
But,
dialogue.
like, the characters are literally unintelligible in that. Like the only
That's
intelligible sound that Bowser makes is like "Rrr, Mario."
Yeah, that is funny. He's like ram ram
Scooby-Doo.
dum 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 peach. It's just really
Scooby-Doo,
weird.
yeah.
Like, he just throws
Yeah.
in the names and the growls. Like who?
Yeah.
No, he needs to talk like how he does in Sunshine, where he's like Mario, this is my vacation, and you're ruining it.
I take that over Jack Black just being Jack Black. Okay, so
Yeah, that
Jack
was
Black's
my
good.
least favorite part of it,
Yeah.
and Peaches.
Jack
That was
Black,
bad,
he might
too.
be. Apparently, he's like beloved by everyone, but like he doesn't need to play like himself in all these movies. He's about to fucking be Jack Black running
Well,
around
he
Minecraft.
doesn't
so-
actually. Like he tries to do the Bowser accent or whatever, but it doesn't come off right. Okay, he really tried. Unlike Chris Pine, who confidently played
Chris
himself.
Pine.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't
Pratt, Christopher Pratlow. Okay,
Did
he
you guys
played
Pine is
himself.
another guy.
I know.
See, there was when the Mario movie was like coming out after that, like when it got announced, Chris Pratt like went on Instagram in a story. He's like, "Here's the Mario voice, guys. Let's go." And he's like, "Oh, that's not the voice, guys. I wouldn't reveal it." And then that was the voice. Like he
Yeah.
just it was his normal voice.
Yeah, I love
Hey,
the
no,
video
no,
where
he
he's
did-
like. I
He
used
did the
to play-
voice at the start, yeah. Where he
Oh.
did the advert. Remember?
You know
Yeah.
that's like that shows like a deep disdain on the part of the people making the movie for like the video game that they're adapting though. Like if like
No, it
the whole character
you are-
that you grew up with on these games, he's a fucking joke now at the start of our
That
shitty
is
movie.
that is
Fuck
that
you.
is completely insane. Okay, like people despise it when you show the slightest bit of disdain. Okay, like they would
Well,
they would have
did.
downvoted the fuck out. No, they didn't. They didn't despise this movie. Only film snobs despise this movie. Okay.
You were getting okay, Florian. And you made this video where you were reacting to it's like some like 30-year-old mom reviewing this movie, and you were like getting so mad that she didn't like it. Okay, so these are not
No,
like film
she-
critics.
no,
These are
she
random
li-
people.
Wait, oh yeah, she was insane. No, she is actually like a big film critic. Like she has like 1 million subs.
She I don't know.
reviewing. Yeah, she is like one of the big ones.
In the video, she was just like, "Oh yeah, it's probably okay for kids, but I just didn't care for it."
No, actually, I remember she was specifically like, "This is pure trash." The critics that I
is.
went to go with, they thought it was terrible. It was the worst thing ever. They could hardly hold in their disdain,
okay.
and then they were so out of touch because the public loved it, and then they had to redo their reviews because
Wow.
they were so off base.
I think it's fine if critics dislike a movie that audiences decide they do. Okay,
No, it is not, because they didn't do it that way. Okay,
critics are looking for like a good film on like filmmaking levels and stuff. They're not just looking for something that makes you feel good inside, and then that's it.
Yeah, except
Oh
for
my God, I
that.
found the video. I found the video of you reacting to this person. I'm gonna watch that after. That's
Well,
funny.
it's
You got a new
yeah. I
anti-reviews
did
fan.
another one too, but yeah, hell yeah.
No.
My classic anti-reviews that now have been replaced by Bazinga.
Yeah, now we just do Bazinga Boys on that channel, so you know. That's funny.
Yeah, tragic. I gotta continue my crusade against the critics.
Mhm.
But no, critics shouldn't be like this. This is my whole point. Like, critics, they can have like their own movies that they really love, but they can't shit on something that their audience will enjoy. Okay, they can't just say this is the worst thing ever. Don't watch this. Don't even talk to me if you watch it. They can't be like that. Okay, that's not how critics should work. Critics, to some extent, need to be able to tell their fans what they will like. The fans, okay. And
Would you rather she lied and said, "Oh yeah, I really like this Mario movie. Go, everyone, go see it." Would you prefer that if they just lie about what they feel about the movie, or?
I mean, like, I guess she should just quit her job if she can't stand like the Mario movie. Like, it is so unoffensive. Like, you have to be like a complete brainlet to be offended by the Mario movie. Okay, like,
She just doesn't like the movie because it's not very good.
yeah, no.
It's just not a very good movie. I'm sorry.
No, I think her career should be ended over that opinion.
Yeah, jeez. Wow.
Yep, it's unacceptable.
Okay, new person to ban in the chat. Meme Yelly says the Mario movie is pure trash. That's a ban. That's a ban. They're done.
Wow.
This guy's done.
Wow. Is that another one of your alts, or is that Purple's alt?
Maybe.
No, it's not. I'm not in your chat on an alt account. I'll just tell you what I feel.
Yeah.
I don't know. What they need to do, it just needs it. I don't like that it's like not like the games. Like it's like they feel they can't sell it off of like being similar to the video games that are the best selling things ever made. Like it's just stupid. Just make it like the things that people like already, instead of making it dumb and weird.
Well, you're the one who's not grasping that people like it this way. So you can't say, oh, it's not like the thing that people like.
I think people
wait,
would
they
have
do
liked
like
it more
it.
if it was just a fucking Mario game about them.
Absolutely no. Like, first of all, like your suggestions where it's like, wow, monkey noises, really? I can't believe that you could possibly think that would be better than them having an.
I don't see why Donkey Kong's the main
actually-
character of the Mario movie. I don't fucking like Donkey Kong. He's lame, okay? I'm sick of him. I don't care for him at all. He's boring. I don't want to see him.
He was good. He was a fun character.
He's just Seth Rogen being sad about his dad. That's it. There's like nothing to him.
So offended of that Donkey
like it.
Kong. Jesus.
I don't care for Donkey Kong at the best of times, okay? And I certainly don't
Would
listen.
you have liked it better if he threw the barrels at Mario? Wait, does he do that? I forgot.
He probably does at some
Yeah, he
point,
does.
yeah.
Oh, there you go. It's just like the game.
I don't want the hollow references. I want it to give me the same feeling as I get playing the game, okay? I don't care if they're just like hollowly throwing in these things that are from the game. I want it to actually be like it.
Yeah, like you don't accept Illumination, okay? This is all
I don't,
you
because
just
their
hating
movies are
Illumination.
trash. They're very bad.
They're very artistically French, okay?
No, they're not.
they
They're
have
artistically
that-
nothing. Intentionally so.
No, they clearly have that French style that you can tell. That's specifically what you don't like about it. Yeah, it's like it looks kind of like Asterix, you know, like how it's just slightly off and it stinks of baguette and wine, you know. It's just that, you know. It's just there.
Illumination's
and you can't stand it.
entire strategy is they make these movies, these animated movies, as cheaply as possible. They spend all the money on like celebrity voice actors who they can put on the poster, and then they make like $1 billion in return based off of that. Like
You're
they don't
insane.
Put that's
Like,
genuinely their strategy.
No,
That is what they've said before.
That is insane. There's nothing that's cheap about the way these movies are made. What are you talking about?
They're way lower budget than like any equivalent animated like Disney movie or like
But they still look
Spider-Verse or
good.
anything.
Like, the animation was good.
They
I feel
don't.
like
They look
the animation
gross.
was good.
they have the visual quality. It's all there.
They look gross
Disney,
and they're cutting corners everywhere, and it's all
Disney
the same style.
The Disney style isn't that impressive, and Disney does that too with the money. That's why they make a million remakes. Okay, like
no, Disney they spend a shit ton of money. They just make the movies bad anyway because they have no good writers on it. they have different problems.
Yeah, they're bad at managing it, I guess. That's the problem. You're upset that Illumination is well managed and they get the job done in a good way.
I don't like that their whole strategy
quality
is based around cutting all of the costs they possibly can and making it like suck. And just like pumping $1 billion in advertising or whatever so it makes a bunch of money anyway.
It's insane to think that you you think that there's like some kind of Picasso of visual animation that now goes without a job because of Illumination. Like,
well, thankfully they're working on Spider-Verse, so we got that at least.
Like, yeah, I mean, you got that for you.
Yeah.
But right, so that's what you would have wanted. You just would have wanted it to just recreate like a million different styles.
No, I just want it to look like the Mario games. This is a very Mario's looked identical in these games for like 20 years. There's no reason to change his design now for this movie for no reason. It sucks.
Wow.
I'm sorry, it just brings the whole thing down, and I did not like it at all.
Yeah, it brings it down to half a star. Sure, it does. His face is slightly off.
It's every. I just there's no part of that movie I enjoyed. Like there's nothing in the story that's like any good. I just did not like it at all. It's like the most stock, boring story you could possibly do for a Mario movie.
I mean, that's what Mario is. It's always like the most boring story you could do. Like it's always Bowser's kidnaps the kid princess.
I mean, yeah. So the obvious idea for the movie is, you take one of the RPG games, you make it more like that. Where there's like
that was like totally gonna happen. Cool.
Nobody should watching that.
I love how all your ideas are just unworkable nonsense. Yeah, wow.
It would be unworkable to make a Mario movie that plays out more like Paper Mario on the N64.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to look like paper. Just have that story.
They can do that for like spin-off movies, but for the first movie, they need to do the Bowser story because that's what everyone wants to go for.
It could still be a Bowser story. It just doesn't have to be this like fish out of water bullshit. As if the audiences need to be slowly introduced to the fucking Mushroom Kingdom, as if they don't know what that is. It's ridiculous. It's like insulting to your fucking intelligence. It's so dumb.
Insulting. Oh my god.
Origin story. It's like an origin story for the movie universe.
Yeah, but why though? Everyone knows a Mario. They don't need a new origin story for it.
That's nonsense. Okay, that's what they had to do with Iron Man. They had to make Iron Man first before they could do the Avengers.
Yeah, that's because no one knew what Iron Man was.
People knew what Iron Man was.
People did not know who Iron Man was very well. No, not back then.
Look, they all dressed up as Iron Man in Big Bang Theory. Okay, they all knew about Iron Man. All right,
that was after the movie came out.
They all showed up to the apartment dressed as Iron Man. Okay,
they showed up all dressed as the Flash. You fake fan! How dare you?
Oh,
yeah.
Couldn't sneak in on you there.
Yeah. You think I don't know? You think I haven't been? I'm the one taking notes on these. Okay.
Okay, has anyone did you guys notice in the Mario movie like the weird like sexual tension between Luigi and Bowser? Like did anyone pick up on that?
That's I mean honestly that stuff's some of my favorite bits just because it's
that's the best part of the movie.
It's at least taking like a bigger swing on some of these things.
You like when he pulls out the mustache?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I will probably like a Luigi's Mansion movie way more, just because it'll be like a more interesting setting and everything too. Like it would be cool.
I like the little bit of Luigi because there's where Luigi's running from like the dry bones and stuff.
Yeah, he's got a flashlight.
They have like, and there's like a glimpse of the Luigi's Mansion main theme in there. It's cool.
Yeah. I don't know, just if the next Mario movie plays out in the same way that like an Illumination sequel does, instead of doing something interesting with it, like. I'm just not going to see it, honestly. I just won't.
Yeah, I mean, fine. Just don't bore us with your horrible opinion of
it. Okay. I'm still going to complain about it. Because I'm going to see all the ads. Goes to see,
makes another video. Are you going to react to it, Florian, and shit on her again?
Yeah, I need to do it. But I mean, she's learned her lesson. I need to find more fools.
You gotta keep going after YMS, right? Got to keep doing ones on him.
Yeah, I definitely got to do YMS. I need someone
mad he didn't like The Flash. Or mad he didn't like Mario. Yeah.
Like
YMS gets the Flash down the toilet is still my favorite like video title ever, maybe. So yeah.
Yeah, I aced it.
Yeah.
At least the Mario movie isn't live action like the Zelda movie is gonna be.
Yeah, that's gonna be like, oh my god, I'm gonna be so much more mad, dude, when that comes out. And it's like, it's the worst person they could have chosen. It's being produced by Avi Arad, whose most famous contribution, at least in my mind, is shoehorning Venom into Spider-Man 3 and making it a bad movie. So yeah.
I like Spider-Man 3. It's not a good movie, but it's a fun movie.
I mean, it's still like well made, like the action's all good and stuff, and it's very funny. But yeah, I mean, it is like horribly dragged down by having Venom in it, and that's 100% down to this guy who's now in charge of the fucking Zelda movie. So yeah, I just hope Nintendo like reins them in a lot. What they should have done, just say, hey, fucking, just make it a Ghibli movie. Just get them to do it. That's literally what they should have done for Zelda.
Wow,
There's like no
Ghibli.
reason not to do that. You know.
It would have worked, yeah.
Imagine this Japanese alliance madness.
Yeah. People like Ghibli movies. That would be like the first Ghibli movie to make like $800 million too, you know? Might not crack a billion, but yeah.
They really missed out on this opportunity.
Yeah. Genuinely, yeah. Because, I mean, all the Zelda games are like based off of their movies anyway. So, like, you know, the art style would be perfect. It would be amazing. And they're not doing it. Instead, they're doing fucking live action.
Well, it would be off model for sure, or would it be drawn?
It would probably just draw it the same way that like the Link's Awakening intro looks in that remake and stuff.
Oh, the Link's Awakening! I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, if only like one of those favorite movie studios would team up with the most famous franchise. Oh, that's what you really wanted.
Yeah, just get people who are good at what they do instead of Illumination, who makes trash on purpose because they know they can profit on it. I hold such disdain for the studio.
That latest movie they did, Ghibli, was not that good. Okay,
I don't care. It's still a million times more interesting.
It was good.
I haven't even seen it. It's. I know it's more interesting than anything Illumination's ever made. So,
wow, yeah. You're just racist against the French.
I didn't even know they were French until today. Honestly.
Well, it was a hidden racism then. Okay, it's clearly got the French culture all over it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I should probably get going here. I got a few things I got to do. But yeah.
Yeah, this
Illuminate
was a good one.
Are they just straight up non-French?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
What?
Yeah.
No, they must be French. Look closer.
Well, they have a studio in Paris. They have a studio in Paris, but that's it. Maybe.
Illumination acquired a French animation studio, which animated Despicable Me and stuff. Okay. So they're like main animation studios based in Paris. It's probably just because they get fucking tax breaks in Paris. That's the same reason fucking Ubisoft is there. Yeah.
Dude, it looks French, okay?
I don't think so.
It looks like one of those.
It does not look French. What do you even mean? What does look French even mean?
Just look at Asterix, okay? That's what it means. Like, it's got this very specific way of showing off human features in a cartoony way. That's also really
Asterisk and Obelisk
okay?
looks identical to like fucking Walt Disney animation and stuff. It's
no,
like straight
it
up the same.
doesn't. Take that back. I mean, yeah, the movies maybe, but certainly not.
I'm looking
comic.
at the comics. Yeah, they just look the same as like any other cartoon guy.
No, like don't they have like lines under their eyes and whatever? Like they're pretty grimy.
I don't know. We got to end this podcast, okay?
We gotta get into the Frenchness.
we got to end this. I got to go.
Oh, well, how did you guys like the Luncheon Kingdom?
I like the look of that. Yeah.
I feel like it could have been better.
Oh.
Like the goop that acts like lava seems weird. Like I can't believe that most of the Luncheon Kingdom is liquid. Okay.
Yeah, it's cool that you can go across the lava with the lava bubbles, though.
Mm-hmm. When are we getting the Balfrog Kingdom, Florian?
Yeah,
an Odyssey 2.
Really got them to do it in there, you know.
Yeah.
Really gotta get the crossover of the century.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So are we game or lame on Odyssey?
Odyssey, I begrudgingly give it a game, even though it makes me feel less happy that Mario 64. It's still like a 4.5 out of 5. It's just not a five
I
out of
love
five.
it. It's like my favorite Mario game. I feel like it's It's I think in my mind it's my favorite is 64 just because like nostalgia. But if I have to go objectively, like it's got to be Odyssey because I feel like it's I love it. It's
I
really
think
good.
64's movement I think still holds up better. I just like the wall kicking and stuff. It's cooler in 64. Just a bunch of stuff like that. But yeah,
Yeah,
they've polished Odyssey too much, I think.
I could see that. Yeah.
Well, I think it's definitely a game, but when I played it originally, I thought it was gonna be really bad. I mean, I stopped playing it because I didn't like the controls as much. So we saw your video and we thought like, wow, we gotta get this guy on.
Yeah.
This guy thinks it's like the best thing ever. Wow, what a guy! And then
Yeah, it's really good.
and then I forgot to watch your video just before I got you on. So I watched it at 2 times speed just before this podcast.
That's funny.
So I heard your voice for real the first time when you came on, because otherwise
funny.
I just heard your fast voice.
Yeah, I should have joined the call and just started talking super fast. You're like, damn, this guy talks really fast.
Yeah.
Checks out. He's just like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Thank you guys for what. Oh, what do you like? What are we plugging? Watch my YouTube videos on Purple Kernel.
Yeah, watch my Himsler games. I'll definitely make videos again. I'm gonna make a video on all the games I didn't finish. It's gonna be great. A big reason why we don't get games done. Eventually, I probably won't even get the video done. So everything's procrastination.
Yeah.
Do you have a new video coming out, Mario?
I'm working on a video. It'll come out probably like in a week or two. So
What's
there's
it about?
that. I think it's New Super Mario Bros. Wii because I made a video on it like 2 years ago or like a while ago, but I want to redo it because I wasn't happy with it. So I'm gonna do it in like way better.
Yeah. I gotta
Double
play
the
that one
time,
again.
double the content. It's good, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye, podcast.